Yo, before you started though,
We
let me just
live.
jump back. All right. It's all good. Yo. It's the Xbox Goes Kaleidoscope. Back in this motherfucker with the DirectX show, minus the fraud. And we about to get live, yo. And we got a full panel. There's gonna be people jumping in during the show, as always, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of course we do other things besides just go on YouTube. Know what I'm saying? We actually play games and we got lives. All right, so let me present one of the members from the panel that we've missed out on his presence the last few weeks and whatnot. E-Rock 8150. Yo, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey guys, this is your boy E-Rock 8150, the Don King of Xbox, and I'm glad to be back on a Direct X show minus the fraud. It's always a pleasure to be here, guys, and I'm glad to be back. Thank you.
Great. Well said, Ben. And we also got Mr. Intro Media himself, Mr. 100. Yo, introduce yourself.
Man, what's up with you guys? This is your boy 100. You know what I'm saying? Here. Finna keep it live, here with real gamers, not the pretenders. And you know what I'm saying? We about to get rated R in this motherfucker.
That's what's up. That's what's up, yo. Word up, man. And we also got the Triple Cup Chuck up in this bitch, yo. Yo, Triple Cup. Introduce yourself.
In here. What's happening with you? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the live chat, I see you. What's happening? It's your boy Triple Cup chucking our mother. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for having me in this thing. I'm ready to get to some games, you heard?
That's what's up, man. And we're about to get lit in just a second, man. But before that, we also got J-Long 908 up in this motherfucker. Yo, J-Long, introduce yourself.
Good guys, J Long here. It's gonna be another live podcast as usual, where we keep it raw, we speak the truth, and we speak our minds. Yeah.
Exactly, man. Word up, man. And hopefully nobody catches the L tonight, but who knows, yo. Yo, we also got Live Wires up in this motherfucker, yo. So Live Wires, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Live Wires, and I'm up in this bitch watching the Cavs and the Warriors. Nah, I'm joking. Talking these games. What's going on?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We about to get lit. But before any of that, I'm going to just drop a couple of rhymes real quick, a couple of bars, know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, just thinking about rap, hip hop, and a love for gaming all at the same time, know what I'm saying? So let me see. You'll step up in my asylum and watch me wreck shit like Miley Cyrus, chasing it like the finest you ever done heard. Guess what? On herb, I've been known to come up with shit like word. Swerve down nerf the first step to the turf. Cause this my Call of Duty with downloadable perks. And I got you with my kill zone in this world of Warcraft. This is Grand Theft Auto every time the drum claps. With lyrics so heavenly, you saw they wore a halo. Throughout this heavy rain, why don't you go and ask J-Lo where I'm going? It's Uncharted and I got the knack for it. Or to become infamous and shit. Don't trip. I rise like Dick with a killer instinct in this little big planet with a sting. It I slanged it like it was canon. Or to connect and show you my passion. And that's what's up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Greatest rapper from Puerto Rico. There we go.
Good shit.
Wait,
yo.
they removed the effects already?
Yeah, they were supposed to move it. Yeah, they were getting rid of it.
Yeah.
I think they were supposed to be
That's where
making
the clap
something
would have
else.
come in. That's where the clap would have come in, guys.
No doubt, man. All right, but there's been a couple of things popping off. But let's talk a little bit about E3. I mean, we got less than 2 weeks, so about 10 days, more or less, before E3 drops. And, you know, people have been crying about marketing, you know what I'm saying, as far as on Microsoft's behalf, you know, and E3 and Sony, you know, as well as Nintendo, it seems that they've been buying up all the prime real estate over at E3. I mean, it seems like they got their shit covered. You know, I'm thinking they're doing it because of a lack of things that they're going to be showing. But I don't know. Who knows? Let's go with you, E-Rock. What are your thoughts on as far as like the marketing that's been popping off, you know, the stuff that lack of marketing on Microsoft's behalf that people are talking about, as well as Sony buying up all the prime real estate along with Nintendo at E3?
Well, you know, man, I've been trying to sit back and just chill and just bask in the glow of the fact that at E3 2017, June 11th, I think it is, Microsoft goes out for a Sunday. And as you guys know, I've rechristened that day Sony's Bad Day in LA. And just as I was enjoying the fact that that bad day for Sony was coming, I keep seeing all of these videos from my Xbox brothers about, oh my God, Sony's buying up all these marketing deals. They buying up all of these marketing deals left and right, like 10 little Indians, 10 little, 2 little, 3 little marketing deals. And I'm like, guys, who? That's fantastic. That's great. That's fantastic. But we all know now that the best versions of all those third-party games are going to be on the Xbox Scorpio. So, I mean, it is what it is. And as far as Sony and Nintendo buying up all the real estate, you know, getting all the floor space, I don't know, fucking renting T-shirt stands and hot dog stands outside the venue, do what you got to do. Jump, flip, skip, do backflips, because when that Xbox Scorpio is unveiled, it's going to be a game changer, and I'm excited. I can't wait for E3. Does Sony grabbing up all these marketing deals bother me, seeing how back in the Xbox 360's era, 360 was all about marketing deals? No, not really. No, not really, because when you look at what Xbox has been doing for me, Xbox has been doing right by me, giving me free games, giving me the content I want. And now we're about to get the Xbox Scorpio. So you can have your marketing deals, man. Give me the Scorpio. I'm excited about E3, guys.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And I feel you there 100%. Let's hear from you real quick, 100. What are your thoughts on this situation?
Man, I'll be sitting there. I've been talking to the guys on YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, marketing deals, that's what they have to do, because they don't have, they can't say they have the most powerful console anymore. You know, they can't say that they have the better graphics anymore. You know, they got to do what you. I can't get mad. At the end of the day, it's a business, and they had to do what they had to do. So you go buy them, but the normal consumer knows this shit is multi-plats. They watch this on YouTube. They watch this their favorite YouTuber. They favorite bullshitter. They know about all. They know. They say that. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. I don't hear the PC guys talking about, well, we don't got no marketing deals. I don't see no Steam games on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no damn Steam games. Oh, look at that. They're live on NBA TV today. Look at the finals. Check out this. We're gonna play, you know what I'm saying, N1Z1. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. You get known for because people, us as YouTubers and some of these real gaming outlets or other gaming outlets, they do the advertising. We are really free advertising. So why would you pay? I feel like, man, I got my crew. My crew gonna advertise. You know, people got on me when I told people, hey, yeah, go on pick up Record. You know, why you advertising for them? They paying you. I wish they would, but shit. you know, hey, they just gotta, man, can I get a case of Hennessy a month? We good. I'll be, man, this is the Xbox score. Man, y'all thinking crap gamer got on one shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I can't.
So I'll be sitting there like, man, I'm like, you know, these people is, it's like, you know, they get accepted because they want to win so bad. But I be telling people, Microsoft ain't fucking fighting with Sony. They're competition with everybody. They consider everybody a threat. It ain't just them and Sony. You know, they want to own a part of everything. And then, like man Mooch was saying, look at all the money they getting off of Havoc and all that other shit. Every damn near game that PlayStation got Havoc in it.
Yeah.
Injustice 2. That's
multi-plat. So it's a business. They Phil, Microsoft, the Xbox, they don't give a fuck about this fanboy shit. They like it. They won't tell you in person. You know what I'm saying? But they like it because it's free advertising. We're talking about it. You know, you got people on Twitter crying. Microsoft need to show us something. E3. I remember when E3 wasn't even broadcast on nothing. You had to actually wait for the Game Pro to come out.
I know, right?
Nintendo Power to come out to see what's going on.
Gotta wait till like September, August, September shit. Like, fuck, man, why is it taking so damn long?
Later. You know, you might hear somebody that went because it used to be open to the public. You might see somebody do that, but other than that, no. So it's like, man, calm down, hold your horses. You got a couple of days left. You know what I'm saying? You know, go play some games. You know what I'm saying? Go mingle with your homies, and you know, go find some of that poutine pie and just
yes, go outside, get some fresh air. God damn, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? 100.
Man, they be on one, and they be crying. I be sitting like, man, y'all real keyboard warriors, and both sides got it bad. Both sides, like I said, all this Xbox people ain't good, and all them PlayStation guys ain't bad. But some of them, they need to want to say, "Oh, I can beat you, or I can beat you, or you can beat me." But get a check by one of them, then come back and talk to me.
Right? Hey, good shit, yo. Well said, man. Yo, J-Law, what are your thoughts on this whole situation as far as like the marketing and the E3 booth space? Oh,
Man, the
honey, you ain't say
marketing.
nothing about the E3 booth space, did you?
Right,
Oh
right.
no, oh man, what? Shoot, just cause champion win on the winner. I mean, just cause the woman got champion written on her chest don't mean she don't win her. You know what I'm saying? You can have the biggest photo in the world, don't mean you know how to hit it.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
All right, good shit, yo. Yo, J-Law, what are your thoughts, man?
About the marketing, like I said before, man, these games are multi-game deals. So all the Call of Duty and this, Sony signed a contract probably for like 10 years. So there's no way Microsoft's gonna sweep up and get it. And people gotta stop acting like they don't have Shadow of Mordor. Like they're not gonna have Assassin's Creed or Splinter Cell or the next Battlefield. They're gonna show things on their stage. Every E3 for every company, well, except for Nintendo, they show multiplats that they have deals with. So you're gonna get at least like 5 deals at E3. And all this freaking out about like Microsoft ain't showing shit. Again, wait till E3. It's in, I think, 10 days. So these
Yeah.
people are just, they're bitching for nothing. This is really a issue for Microsoft because really, who the fuck does not know that Call of Duty is
I
not coming to
know.
Xbox? Who thinks this? And it's funny because Microsoft has the FIFA marketing rights, and down here where I live, a lot of it's all Hispanic, so it's all soccer fans. A lot of them buy it on PS4. In fact, most FIFA players I know play it on PS4. Marketing deals, they really don't do much. And remember the Xbox had the exclusive teams, and these PS4 FIFA players didn't care enough to play it. So marketing deals aren't really that big of a deal. Destiny players already played Destiny 1 on Xbox One. They know it's coming. Same thing with Star Wars. You have to be stupid, and it's kind of stupid to spend money on advertising. It'll be stupid of Microsoft to spend big bucks advertising games that are going to be on PS4 and that are going to also sell on PS4. Invest in your own shit, which is what they seem like they're doing. And as far as the floor plans, I looked at the floor plans for last year. Sony and Nintendo had more floor space than Microsoft. Nintendo showed up to E3 with one game, guys, and they had more floor space than Microsoft. So floor space is not indicative. The floor space for fucking Horizon for Sony, they had the Horizon statues. The Nintendo one, they had the Zelda statues and shit. Microsoft, they'll have the cars. The floor space isn't all exclusives, number one, and it's not all uh and it has props and it's gonna have multi-plats, so it doesn't indicate shit. Microsoft and Sony, correct me if I'm wrong, but Microsoft had more games last E3 or
Yeah.
about the same.
Mhm.
Or at least they definitely had more games that were playable at E3 than Sony did. I know that for a fact, more
Oh, well,
exclusives.
yeah. I mean, more than
Because their exclusives
75% of
came out that year.
Sony's, yeah, more than 75% of Sony shit you couldn't play it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not
So
the stuff
floor
they
space
showed last
doesn't
year.
it doesn't exactly mean shit. I could be wrong, but
No,
you
you
could be
you
wrong
onto
also,
something.
Sony
You onto
fans. So
something. I kind of figured that's why Sony bought up all that marketing space. I'm glad you brought that up, Jalon.
mhm.
Because the reason they bought so much space over at E3, so like that they could show off all their brand new marketing deals, all right, for the third party publishers. All right. So
Exactly.
it's basically more advertisement for Xbox as well, because all the people on the E3 show floor, they'll go by E3's
Mm.
booths, by Sony's booths, and be like, "Oh, I could play that on Xbox One this holiday. I could play that on Scorpio this holiday. Hell,
Yeah,
fucking
they'll be
yeah,
playing Call of
yeah.
Duty and be
And
like,
it's going
damn,
to
this
look
looks
better
so
on
good on Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, and then
That's how I
a
figure it.
lot of that marketing space it's not just going to be for games. They can advertise their TVs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're gonna have a booth where have Sony View that nobody and PlayStation now that nobody buys. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. But
Yeah, a
that's what
lot
they're
of
gonna do.
VR space.
They're gonna try to get their other products off. Look at our
Oh no,
4K
definitely.
Blu-ray player. It ain't just gonna be. It's not gonna just gonna be just for games.
Well, we'll see how it pans out. Now let's go to you, live wires, real quick. What are your thoughts as far as marketing and the E3 booth space?
Uh, I mean, I don't know. Like the thing is, we're looking at space, assuming that it's going to be one thing when it might not be that. Like, You know, people said before, you know, it might be statues and shit like that. Like, I mean, it's like Sea of Thieves had
Have a statue of Kratos.
Well, yeah, they might. Who knows what they're gonna have a statue of Kratos? They might have some big ass shit of Kratos. They might do the same thing for what the fuck else they're showing it? Are they showing the Uncharted shit? They might have the Uncharted shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that game that supposedly Insomniac is working on, right? The new IP.
Yeah, they might have that. So I mean, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that Mike just because you got a lot of space that means that all that's for straight booths. I mean, it could be a whole bunch of other shit. But the other thing is Microsoft has, I know they're doing like multiple locations and shit, so that also plays a factor into it as well. So and they ain't just like they have that one space is like that and something else. I don't remember how big the other space is.
Mm-hmm.
I know they have like this a bit of another space.
Well, it's kind of broke down in halls. They break it down in halls.
Okay.
So this hall, like this hall right here is this big. That's what any convention. Yeah. Most of the halls, and then in the way it is blended in with each other. Like usually, I hear Microsoft is on this side of E3, and then Sony's on the other side. Then you got everybody because the E3 is not just for Microsoft. You might have Ubisoft. You might have these independent gamers.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, the other thing
you got a bunch of stuff. You got people selling peripheral.
Yeah, the other thing that people would fail to realize is not like Sony and Microsoft are in the same building anymore. Microsoft is with all the multiplats are, and Sony is with Nintendo, mainly with Nintendo. So I mean, I don't know what Microsoft's strategy is. Maybe they're like, look, we're gonna have some Scorpio shit here, but we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance, so it's not all crowded at the Microsoft booth. So they might have Scorpio shit all over the place. They might have Bethesda, EA, or I think whoever else is over there. So Capcom, I think Capcom's over there. So okay. I don't know. I mean, we just don't know. We're just we could just assume, but it's hard to tell, man. You know.
Okay.
It's like looking in the house, assuming where somebody's gonna put all their furniture. Like you'd be like, man, this looks like a lot of room, and then they come in there and they might keep it wide open and not have shit all over the place, or they might be a goddamn hoarder and push it everywhere. You know what I mean? Like you don't know.
Either way, it's going to be interesting, and we'll be finding out in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so Triple Cup, what are your thoughts on the marketing in E3 booth space?
All right. With the booth space, I pretty much feel like the same way with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what they're gonna put? It's not about how much space you got; it's what you do with the space that you do have. You know what I'm saying? It's all of you can make a small space and actually make it, design it, and do things where make it look bigger and more appealing. Sometimes you could have a smaller space, and it actually does better just because of it don't look like everything just so spread apart. You could like focus in on what you need to focus in on. And what I was thinking, like with the marketing deals, like a lot of people don't just gotta sit back and think about this shit. Like with the like with the 4 main games, like you had your Destiny 2, you know what I'm saying? That could have been from Destiny 1, you know, most deals would be like multi-deals where it'd be like Destiny 1, Destiny 2, maybe Destiny 3 they might have. And like with Red Dead, the same thing, you know, they was with Rockstar for so long that's probably why Sony got Red Dead. And what other Call of Duty, same thing, might be a multi-deal, like have Call of Duty for like 5 years. And then the last game though was with the EA game that kind of burnt a lot of people, was for the Star Wars Battlefront. What they did was they went over by them going over EA head and going straight to Disney because they cool. I guess you know what I'm saying, they might have burnt EA with that one. So EA probably kind of pissed off at Sony for going over their head because you know EA and Microsoft is pretty cool that you know you got your EA access. So what I'm thinking is Microsoft will still be able to advertise the Star Wars Battlefront with the, you know, we gonna get it early and we'll be able to show it. And they could, and Xbox said, well, marketing deals don't matter. We could take all these games that y'all have the marketing deal for and make a highlight reel and put it in like a Walmart or something like this and showing like how the best versions of the games look, and that's for free. And I was thinking like a lot of people be talking about these marketing deals and stuff like that. Oh, the marketing deals. I mean, that's more like for the hardcore, and the hardcore audience, they purchase the consoles like day one, the first year. After the first 3 years, marketing deals is irrelevant. That's pretty much a waste of money, because a person, let's say they don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation, it don't matter what marketing deal that they have, they gonna purchase the console they friend have, regardless of the situation. So if they friend have a PlayStation, they gonna go get a PlayStation. They friend have an Xbox, they gonna go get an Xbox. They can see 1,000 Red Dead commercials for PlayStation back to back to back to back. And if their friend said, man, we playing on Xbox, they gonna like, man, I'm going to give me an Xbox. And that's all it is to it. So why waste that money? Microsoft could, like I say, invest that money back into themselves and be able to put out new IP, give us some new experiences. We the hardcore, that's what they're looking for. This is a new generation. They don't have to market on television like they used to. They doing it with us. They they pretty much investing in us. They giving us ways to being able to stream in 4K, advertise in 4K, being able to upload in 4K, do multitasking when you're doing your streams. I mean, there's a whole lot, not being what it is with Mixer. So they invest in their money instead of giving it to for promotion and commercials on television and paying them. They putting that money toward us so we could better put out better products when we doing like our live streams and doing our podcasts and gameplays and footage. So I look at it, it's working out in our favor more than people aren't realizing it. And then E3 right around the corner, who knows, we might get under our hand. My whole thing is hopefully they got a fight night, you know what I'm saying, put some money into a fight night game and get Floyd Mayweather on the cover and say exclusively on the Xbox, Floyd Mayweather, new fight night. Boom. That's why I don't think I want.
That would be nice. That would be a megaton.
That ain't gonna never happen. See, y'all,
I know.
I'm sorry,
but it would be a megaton.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you guys with this fight night thing. The hope is dead. It ain't happening because there's too many government bodies. I'm gonna tell you. I've been telling people they need to come with a new. Before you had the Bob Arams and you had the certain people. You had a bunch of people under one boat. Mayweather changes the game. So you got to go Mayweather Productions. Mayweather gonna want Mayweather money. You think EA gonna kick that out? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Now they could actually try to do it, but the last time, remember 2K tried to do it, have like the old school fighters. I mean, old school football players, and you made your own team, but that flopped.
That didn't work. Yeah,
that flopped. People want to see the Canelos, the Spences. You know what I'm saying? My man Triple G. You know what I'm saying? They want to see that. They want money. They see how, and think about it now, video games grow more than movies, grows more money.
Yep.
So they see that. So EA gonna have to spend a whole lot of money. And Bob Arum is one of the rippest people off in the world. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao, he's still fighting. He broke. He being broke, he gonna be a joke. You know what I'm saying? He need to quit before he die in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You got all these young guys now, the Chalo brothers, you got all this. They want money. Now, they
want money, but it will sell though, and E3 might prove you wrong though. I'm still gonna have my fingers crossed. You cannot be my Debbie Downer today. I'm still hoping for that fight night. People say they want $1 million. Floyd Mayweather, Microsoft.
Mayweather want more than $1 million.
Maybe Microsoft could show that money. You might be right,
but
that's the marketing deals right there.
Y'all want EA to do the game, right? You won't want
EA. When the
last time EA made it exclusive?
Titanfall.
No, yeah.
No, that was but that was what you call it. They were just publishing. I'm talking about
that was last minute.
They don't own. They don't own. Yeah, they don't own them.
But they don't have to be exclusive. It could be like it can go
1
to
year exclusive.
No, we can have exclusive fighters.
I said character, yeah, and
that would be cool.
Yeah,
exclusive fighters.
Yeah, Mayweather exclusive to Xbox. That'd be crazy.
Oh,
wow.
Oh yeah, man. Have them come up in the Maypac with the Forza.
Yeah.
I'm saying roll up to the conference.
Oh shit.
And a couple of DLC fighters, and there we go.
Yo, if that shit was to happen, the way you just said, the way you just put it down, 100. If that shit was to happen, if Floyd Mayweather rolled up in a Forza car at E3, people would lose their shit without them even saying nothing. All right, without them saying nothing, people would be losing their fucking shit.
Hell yeah.
That shit sounds loud, yo. Nah, but I kind of understand, why they got all these marketing deals. I'm figuring it's just Sony really doesn't have a lot of first-party games that's going to be coming out this year. So, they gotta fill that void with something, right? And I'm figuring that's the reason they got all these marketing deals. Whereas Microsoft, on the other hand, it seems like they got a lot of shit that they keep hidden behind closed doors that they keep investing money into. I mean, we're hearing all these rumors about brand new IPs, yo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not just brand new IPs, but returning old IPs as well, plus the ones that we already know about. You know what I'm saying? That they've been working on for a minute. Games like Cuphead, you know what I'm saying? That, it's on everybody's fucking radar. It was a game that basically only featured boss battles. But Microsoft took it under their wing, took the developer under their wing, and made a full-blown game out of it with stages and the whole nine with four-player co-op. I was like, okay, that's the way you expand the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the concept was there. All right, nice, cool, boss battles, but let's make it a game. Let's make it a game that people keep coming back to. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my games that I'm most expecting from E3. Plus, it's a game that really hasn't been brought up a lot. Let's hear the thoughts from everybody on the panel, starting with you, E-Rock. What are your thoughts on Cuphead? Oh, no, as a matter of fact, before I get to you, E-Rock, Triple Cup, because that's your avatar.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on Cuphead?
I mean, to be honest with you, me personally, I think they did the right thing when they took the game and they pulled it back so they could make it bigger. And I was saying, I was telling a lot of people about the Cuphead game. If you notice, they took the same format as Mario 3, how you could like kind of walk through the map to go to the next board, and how they was doing that. So the audience they catching is the nostalgia audience from everybody that have been playing like from Nintendo games all the way up to now, and people like old school people that have been watching those type of cartoons. I think this game here, people do not realize Cuphead is going to actually be bigger than people could imagine, because a person go see the game and they be like, that's a cool looking game and it looks fun, but it's going to give you a challenge. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, on board with Cuphead 1,000%. So whenever they do come out with it, and it's gonna be like, I'm guessing like right after E3, they're gonna announce the date. That's if it don't come out like right then and there. But I think it's gonna come out like it's gonna kick all the games off. It's gonna be Cuphead, gonna be one of the first ones to come out.
Yeah, dude. I figure if they actually start the show off with Cuphead, I'm sure you're gonna hear applause from the audience, yo.
Hell yeah.
They're showing off Cuphead, because I would definitely applaud, like, oh, hell yeah, that's right. Start this motherfucker off with Cuphead. That's what's up.
Started all right, huh?
Oh, yeah. All right, so now let's hear your thoughts, yo. E-Rock, I know it's one of the games you're looking forward to. What are your thoughts on Cuphead?
Man, we've been waiting. We've been waiting since 2014. So much stuff has happened since this game was originally shown and announced at E3 2014. I mean, we got a new president. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the space program. DC's finally knocked one out of the park. I mean, a lot of shit has fucking happened.
Oh, hell yeah.
Waiting for fucking Cuphead. And I made a video. Where's Cuphead? Where's the damn Cuphead? Is it somewhere frying chicken? Has it been kidnapped by Al Qaeda? Where's Cuphead? But hopefully, Phil, as you guys are speculating, will open up E3 showing Cuphead and saying, guys, Cuphead is available for download right now. I will lose my mind. Matter of fact,
that would be dope.
Matter of fact, I'm going to put some money in an Xbox Live card account right now, because I have a feeling that Phil is going to release Cuphead day and date June 11th. We have waited for this game. This game looks beautiful. This game is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It looks like a platformer / fighting game, but it also looks like a 1930s early Mickey Mouse cartoon. There's nothing else.
It reminds me of Contra.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing else out there like it, and we've waited for it. And I believe that June 11th, E3 2017, like you guys said, they're going to show it, and it's going to be available to download that day, and people are going to lose their minds. The game is probably going to be hard. It looks like it's going to be a hard-ass game, but it'll be worth the wait to finally have that damn game. I'm excited, man. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, and at least it got that co-op too, though, man. So if it gets too hard, just have your boys jump in with you, man.
Yeah, man. And those boss battles, like that game is just oozes quality. It's inventive, and it looks like it's finished. It looks like it's a $40 finished game. Hint, hint. Friday the 13th. Hint, hint. This game looks like it's fucking finished. Do not, people. I can't tell gamers what to buy. I can't tell you guys what to buy, but The fact that these developers are still shipping games and expecting you to pay $40 to beta test their shit for them, man, fuck you. Get out of here. Cuphead looks like it's going to be finished. I can't wait for that game, Kaleidoscope.
All right, I feel you 100%. It's definitely at the top of my radar. All right, but let's go to you real quick, Jay Long. You know, I know you love these types of games. I mean, you play everything under the sun, so it actually trips me out considering your age, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Game at heart. What are your thoughts on Cuphead?
Man, I'm impressed with. I'm just impressed with the game. How they're managing to do it with classic cell animation. I believe they're doing it how animators did it in the 40s, which movies today and cartoons today don't even do. I think this game has better animation than the cartoons you see on TV. Just
Yes.
by
Oh yeah,
how
yes.
authentic and how smooth and how colorful it is, and just how animated it is. Like everything is moving. Like everything. That's the crazy thing about the animation back then. It's just so lively, and the fact that you get to move a cartoon is insane. And that's it's actually quite next gen if you think about it.
Yeah.
And you had 8-bit games this generation, like Shovel Knight, get praised, which I hear is a fantastic game. But like the Mooch says, shit's an 8-bit game shouldn't be $20. Cuphead, if it's $20, I think that actually might be a steal, judging by the work put into it. You know, it's gonna
I
be
think
a
it'll be
classic.
$30. I think it'll be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Rhyme.
Yeah, sounds good.
It'll be like Rhyme.
Like I think it would be like a Contra, like you said, Gunstar Heroes type game with maybe some Mario. And you know, I think the fact that they expanded it from a boss battle game is a great thing. And it just shows that Microsoft is more of an ambitious company. I think we'll probably get into this later. But they wanted this game to be more. They wanted more from this game. And you know, they're pushing the developers, and I think it's gonna be better for us. I'd prefer to wait on a great full game than just a great boss battle game. So yeah, I
Yes.
think
Exactly.
Cuphead's gonna be fire.
Exactly. Which makes a lot of sense. Know what I'm saying? Because it, like you say, it oozes and it drips fucking quality. I mean, hands down. I mean, this would have been a AAA game back in the day, people. We all know this. I mean, this would have been the utmost, the best of all AAAs, and we would have dropped $60 on this bitch back in the day.
Oh hell yeah.
Easily.
See the way games is now, that's some of the best on one of the better AAA games they got now. If you better than a lot of AAAs they got out right now.
Exactly.
Like No Man's Sky was supposed to be a AAA game. They
Oh,
ain't gonna have nothing on Cuphead.
No.
You gonna have they might have like a handful of AAAs that's out there probably could touch that. And to me, that's just a AA game, but it's gonna be better than a lot of AAA games.
Man, No Man's Ass don't even go past freaking Cuphead's Achilles heel. It won't even go past that. All right, but let's hear from you, yo, Live Wise. What are your thoughts on Cuphead?
Well, it's a game I've been looking forward to since they announced it, just because it was like such a throwback looking title from the, you know, when I remember watching Disney cartoons as a kid. It's just like, wow, it's just that wow factor when you see it, like, damn, this shit is crazy. I'm playing a fucking cartoon that I seen when I was a kid. That shit's dope. But to me, it's like I like the fact that they went in and kind of added shit to it to try to polish it up, make sure that it's not just boss battles. Even though if it was, I wouldn't have had a real bad problem with it. But I think what they did was they tried to take it from a level of being really good to like being something that's like epic and shit. Like they wanted to go like, you know,
They want to
hardcore
do
with
a
it.
more fully rounded game.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to, you know, bring that all-inclusive, you know, I guess aspect. You know, because some people don't like boss battles. Some people don't, you know, don't just like adventure games. And if you give them a little bit of both, it's almost like a dungeon crawler if you think about it, right? It's like one of those, like you go to these. I mean, well, I don't know if it's that per se, but you know, it's like you go to this particular area and now you got to do a boss battle, but you walk around here and you got to do a boss battle. But then certain sections you got to do
I'm thinking it's gonna play off like
almost like what's that game that we did, like like Rise and Shine. Remember that game that came out earlier
Rise and
this year?
Shine. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, the only difference with Rise and Shine, it was more like Cuphead's obviously more of a Twitch based game. It's like where your reflex at, whereas Rise and
Rise and
Shine
Shine was had puzzles.
Yeah, it had Twitch, but it also had a lot of puzzle stuff in there. So it kind of had a little bit of everything. But then again, Rise of Shine was really short. Like it was hard as hell, but it was like
Yeah, your second run through, you do that shit quick as hell, like 2 hours and a half and shit. The first time around, that shit wasn't no 2 hours and a half. That shit was like 5.
No, word is born, man. It's always like those games always tend to get you. Like you're playing and you're like, yo, I've been playing this boss for like
Yo.
20 times, yo. What the fuck? Like sometimes it'd be longer than that. You be like, yo, I played him 1,000,000 times. I can't beat his ass. You finally beat him, and then you play him again, and you be like, oh, this dude he wasn't as bad as I thought. But sometimes it's just that tension, just wanting to beat that guy, that you just make mistakes, make another mistake. You're like, God damn it, why are people making all these mistakes?
Yeah.
You know, so shit like that.
I don't know if you get the way I do, man. I start cursing in my TV and everything. It's like, you motherfucker, man, you motherfucker. Fuck you up now, man. Fuck this.
You can ask 100. I say a lot more than that.
Oh, when you got to curve that bullet and ride, oh fuck that shit, man.
I know, man. I know you got to set it up in order to hit the target just right, man. You got to light it up.
Man, I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, because when I'm playing Phantom Dust, 100 be hearing me cuss at the TV. He be like, yo, they go live again, wilding out.
Yo, I'm glad you brought up Phantom Dust, yo, because no lies, I was just at my cousin's house. I'm over here playing Nier Automata. You know what I'm saying? He had just bought it. So we're playing Nier Automata in the beginning. Then we got to this part that was just all black and white. I mean, it's completely devoid of color. It was all black and white. And then I'm seeing the dialogue boxes. And then fucking, I'm feeling a sense of deja vu while I'm playing this shit. And then from there, I go to the first town and shit, and go to the first thing, and I meet up with the dudes, and I see the dialogue boxes. I was like, yo, I shit you not. I feel like I'm playing Phantom Dust.
Wow.
I mean, that shit had me bugging. I was like, dude, these are the same fucking dialogue boxes in Phantom Dust, and they're in the Automata that just dropped. And then the fucking save, it doesn't automatically save. The saves are usually at the end of the stage. So if you die, you have to restart the whole fucking stage and do it all over again and get to the end again in order to save at that fucking soda machine.
No, man, that's rough.
I was like, what?
Persona 5 does that shit also, bro. Japanese developers, you know, they give shit about Mass Effect for having bad facial animations or voice acting, but Persona 5 has no facial animations, and the voice acting is barely ever there. You have to read pages upon pages, and there's no autosave.
Of dialogue, man, of dialogue.
Nier Automata 2 also, right?
No, Nier Automata, not only do you read dialogue boxes up at Yin Yang, it seems like they limited their color spectrum. All right, they're using an 8-box set of Crayolas is what they're using, because you never see more than 8 colors on screen. All right, while I'm playing this, especially the parts that were black and white, I was like, good Lord, man, no wonder they must have saved a lot of money on this shit. I mean, damn. But besides that, the gameplay was cool.
I think it's coming to Xbox, though.
It might. I mean, these guys want to expand it.
They said it's sold
1.5.
What was that?
It's sold over expectations. They're going to add in microtransactions and DLC. And they plan on giving it a major push in the West, was what Square Enix said recently.
That sounds like bringing it to Xbox.
I know. That's the way they worded it, though. They're going to make a major push in the West. I was like, well, it's already on PlayStation and PC. So how is it a major push? Well, I guess we'll find out for E3. But still, we haven't heard from you, 100. What are your thoughts on Cuphead?
Man, it looks good. You know me, I buy every damn thing. So that's my problem.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But I like the shooters. I like to shoot. You know, if you see it, I got Raiden 5. I got a bunch of shooters. The old school shooters. You know what I'm saying? The side scroller.
You got that shooter that was done by Crytek, right? What was that shit called? Homefront?
Yeah, I got shit. I even got Homefront. You know, that's fine. I need to go. I looked at my catalog the other day and was like, Jesus, you know what? I want to finish this. I started on Watch Dogs 2, and Watch Dogs 2 was like, when you come play me again? I started playing Watch Dogs 1.
Gamer problems, bro.
I was just in the mood because I think we got into a party chat. We got in a party and people were like, oh, that was dog shit. And I'm like, I won't stream it. How is that shit dog shit? So I started talking like, yeah, let your niece die. You're going to be an asshole too. So that's what I do like about, you know what I'm saying? But Cuphead is something different. People said we don't have, we the shooter box.
We don't have diversity.
Game. So that game is showing diversity. You know,
I mean, it is a
they didn't rush it
shooter,
out.
but it's original as fuck, man. That we gotta give it up to them.
And you know
Everybody.
what? It's an idea Xbox game. It's a lot of these idea Xbox games. Got you can see it may only hit it off the park, but you can see, okay, it was just 5 of you guys. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know, this is a pretty good ass game, and a lot of people don't want to give no credit. They just want to be like, you know, oh, nobody's going to buy that. Like, what are y'all buying over there? Nothing. I ain't buying you nothing. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? When we see you over there still playing Uncharted 4 with that ripped off multiplayer that they swear to God that's
That
original.
fake ass horde mode too.
Man.
So
I know I'm looking forward to that Cuphead. I mean, that shit looks phenomenal. The animation, like I said already, it reminds me of Contra. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that they expanded the game. And it's going to stand out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to stand out from the crowd. Just the minute anybody sees it, they're going to be like, wow, I remember that one game, that Disney cartoon game, even if they don't remember the name. They're going to remember the game that looked like a Disney cartoon. All right?
That's right.
That's going to be their takeaway from shit. And it's kind of trippy because let's say, like, you know, once it does come out, let's say it's big or whatever, you're going to have the Sony camp, especially the ponies, you know what I'm saying, talking shit like, oh, that game ain't all that, this, and that. But until it comes out on their shit, all right? When it comes out on their shit, that's when they're going to be like, oh, yeah, the game is dope. But we're going to hear a whole bunch of shit.
oh no, that shit going to be on petition.org. They're going to put that shit on petition.org.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. They're going to petition the developers in order to have them done.
What you petition?
Petition for Roblox.
Man.
I know, right? Roblox.
Roblox is exclusive.
I didn't know that till now. I looked on I see my son put it on my PC. It's already on my Xbox. You see me play
I wonder
Roblox
how many Xbox One petitions are there, right? There's all these petitions for games to come to PS4, but I hardly ever hear about a petition for a game that they want on Xbox.
And you never will.
I don't think.
We don't. I told you before how I feel about that Crapanese. We don't want that stuff. You ain't gonna see You ain't never gonna see a petition for us petitioning for any of their games. You're not gonna see that because we're mature over here.
I'm glad you brought up the Crapanese, E-Rock. Why? Because yesterday I finally finished Street Fighter V, the story mode. And I've said it in like a couple of my prior videos, in my last 2 or 3 videos, I mentioned it. That story mode is fucking ass, yo. That's the stupidest, most retarded story mode I've played in my fucking life in a fighting game. The dialogue was fucking retarded. It seemed like a 2-year-old wrote the fucking dialogue. And you had characters that were just hanging out in the background, just for shits and giggles. They had nothing to do with the fucking story, but yet they were just there as window dressing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they show characters you can't even play as. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, they showed a shitload of characters. And then after we finished that game, we was like, let's throw on Injustice 2 and see how a real story mode is supposed to unfold. All right? You know what I'm saying? And that's when we was like, yeah, you know, it's night and day. Night and day. And that's what got me worried about Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Because
like,
I was... Yeah, go ahead.
Even with the fighting games, the Japanese are stuck in yesterday.
Except for Tekken.
Except for Tekken, because Namco, ever since Soul Calibur, Namco is known for quality. But even sometimes with the Tekken, it's always some reason why Heihachi's dad or whatever that old dude is, he's having a King of the Fighters tournament number 276. Like, why the fuck does this guy keep having these goddamn tournaments? He ain't resolved his issues with his son yet. And then we get to the fighting games.
I know.
The fighting games be such bullshit. The action games are always about a little schoolgirl or some kid with a big sword. And no offense, but if that's your thing, but in Persona 5, the character's got to turn into a mouse.
Is that big sword trying to make up for something?
Yeah, there's always something. And then I mean, and I'm a bit biased because I'm a DC fan. I mean, we could bring anything into we could bring anything into this fucking gun battle. We could bring Mass Effect. People shitted on Mass Effect's facial animations, but for the people that played Mass Effect, I heard that story was fucking banging. I mean, for the people that played The Witcher story was fucking banging. But you fire up Injustice, and I figured that the Justice League no spoilers, would have resolved their issues. But no, these motherfuckers still hate each other. Brainiac's on the attack, and the story mode was amazing. Why is it that American developers know how to tell a story, and the Japanese developers are still stuck in 1999? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get why Sony PlayStation guys are like, oh, well, you guys just don't understand the Japanese sensibilities. Yeah, I did when I was fucking 14. I'm a grown ass man now. I'm a grown ass man now.
Matter of fact, to add more to that real quick, before I forget, the backgrounds for Street Fighter V, there was hardly anything going on in the backgrounds, man. There was way more shit, and the backgrounds were way more colorful in Street Fighter 4. That shit felt phoned in. All right.
And don't you think
the backgrounds, the story mode, sometimes some characters animated beautifully. In other parts, the characters were stiff as hell. Like they had boards, 2x4s up their asses, yo. That I was like, good Lord, what the fuck? It's like, I guess they was hurting. They was trying to deliver it by June. You know what I'm saying? And they fell behind and things got left on the cutting room floor. Because the way you start off the story is not the way you end it off. And my homeboy was telling me, oh, they cut this out. I was like, word? He was like, yeah, I was really following the game. I was like, damn, man. I was like, that goes to show you never deliver a game just for the tournament, for the tournament players. You need to deliver a game for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of the casuals. You got to think of the regular fans. And then you got to think of the tournament players.
Wow.
But that's what they did. They only thought about the tournament players and they said, fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else basically answered them right back. Well, Capcom, fuck you.
Wow.
They should have took a page out of KI and kind of made it into like seasons. Because if you know KI season 1 and KI season 3 is almost night and day, but KI season 1 was actually good. It was actually good. But by the time they got to season 3, where we at right now, because I mean I go back and forth, dip and a little bit of KI here and there, and I'll be looking like, man, they'd have added a Shadow Lord, they'd have added this, because my girl should be like, yeah, they got this. I'm like, man, this is a $70, $80 game that, you know what I'm saying, I'd have pretty much purchased for $60 by, you know what I'm saying, by the 3 seasons. And next season when they come out with something else, it's gonna be more to it. But like with Street Fighter, when they did Street Fighter 5, when they pushed it out there, they should have just pushed it out like for the not for the hardcore, for the esports. They should have made early version mode, like get early access to the game and had it enough for the esports, if that's what they want to do, and come out with the whole game later on. And you know what I'm saying, pretty much let everybody know, look, this is strictly for such and such. If you want to be in this game, you can get the game now. For the people that want it early, they shouldn't, if they had to push it out there, but they shouldn't have tried to push it out there for everybody and make everybody think it's a complete full game when it really wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. That's what pissed off a lot of people. And going into the mechanics, the gameplay mechanics, simple as shit. But I think it's retarded. The computer actually cheats, man. The computer actually cheats, because I got to the last boss battles. I'm Bison and shit. Motherfucker got no life. I threw so much shit at his ass, and the motherfucker was still alive. The game has no chip damage. All right, so you could get a motherfucker that wants to block it, ultimately and shit. You won't get through his shit. You won't kill him because it doesn't have fucking chip damage, or at least in that mode that I was playing. And then I noticed they know who they're marketing to. They know it's on the PlayStation, because after I got fucked up so many times, I was like, yo, man, let me do some other shit. I go to the fucking options and it says skip battle. I was like, you can skip the battle?
Wow.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You can skip the battle. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna grip my teeth and I'm gonna fuck this dude up. And I still fucked his ass up. But still, you had to skip the battle option. All right, that's not even an injustice, son. If you will get past that battle, guess what, son? You better start learning some new tricks.
But you know what? For $60 for Street Fighter 5 should have a better story. You saw what they did with it.
Hell yeah. They sold it to them $60 with nothing in it. Just go play online. $60.
Duck had it right. If you didn't have everything right, you should have just broke the price down. People would have sit there.
Exactly.
You're still charging for DLCs. And look at the DLCs. Nobody really wanted most of them characters.
Nope.
They didn't want that new one just finna come out looking like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean, people play these games to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be playing Tekken 7 in a couple hours. Go have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how some of these companies get it. For one instance, if you didn't have it done, you shouldn't charge me for no DLC.
That's right.
Exactly.
This guy pays 60, I'm paying for the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? But you took that money from all powerful Sony, and you should have kept it multi-plat.
That's
because
what they fucked up at.
They can have that shit.
Yeah, you could have kept it multi-plat, but what they had to go back in the tournament to do when they tried to load Street Fighter 4 that was on PlayStation, they turned it to tournaments. You know what I'm saying? What happened? It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It broke. They had to go get to the Xbox version.
We have a console for you. It's called 360.
Yeah, they went to go back. You know what I'm saying? And this, some of these companies go take some of these money, and Sony probably come. I saw what Red Dragon said today. He said Microsoft was not letting people be creative and all that. What about Sony? Because Sony rushed Capcom to do that.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
without something, they had nothing. But then I hear.
Hey, Hunter, you seen this commercial?
What is that?
No, I was saying you were saying about Red Dragon.
Oh yeah, I watched this. He watched this. I had watched his YouTube video today, and he was saying about how Microsoft ran off Bungie and certain people because they wanted too much control, creative control. Like Microsoft didn't want Halo to be Halo, and then Bungie didn't want it to be named Halo something. I forgot. Combat Involved and stuff like that. But
I think it all worked in the long run, yo.
Yeah, hey, ain't that under Donnie Matrick though? That wasn't under Phil Spencer all over the
he also said it's a new regime too. It's a new regime. But everybody, you gotta understand if they're that just like I understand my boss. I didn't have where my boss is. I tell my boss, say, let me do this. I got this. And when they trust me that I got it, that was the first time Bungie was actually been to do anything. That game was supposed to be out on the PC. I mean on the Mac. It's supposed to be out on the Mac. Yeah. It was supposed to be on the Mac. They turned it to real size strategy. It was supposed to be third person when they showed it at the Mac event.
And there were a bunch of spawners on screen, not just you.
Yeah. And so my thing
almost seemed like a RTS.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So I'm like, give Microsoft a break. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's look what they done now. But they like they run all people. Sometimes people sit there and they did a good job. You know what? I could do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me. To me, that's kind of, we don't know these, you know what I'm saying, what happened in the background. We don't know that.
I'd say they arrived at a happy medium because Bungie said they liked the name Halo. Microsoft said they liked the tagline Combat Evolved. And I remember that title alone was what called my attention when I first saw the name. It said Halo Combat Evolved. I was like, what? Yo, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? And it piqued my interest, just the title alone. So I think they actually arrived at a happy medium.
Right.
And then that's a $1 billion franchise. And what it turned into it's a $1 billion franchise.
Yep. $1 billion franchise, exactly. And Microsoft was the one that was shouldering all the fucking support and marketing. Think about that $250 million marketing thing that they did for Halo 2. That shit was ridiculous back then. But in the first 24 hours, they sold like 2 million something. That's when they was like, oh shit, this is on a console that only has a 25 million install base. And they selling 2.5 million in 24 hours? Or 2.4, some shit. I know it was some record that they did back then. I know it was over 2 million. Now, it all comes down to marketing. So basically, Microsoft put up, Bungie put up as well, you know what I'm saying? The ones that were fucking rocking the boat, the motherfuckers ain't there. All right, so what are your thoughts on this, man? Let's hear from you. J-Long.
About them disagreeing with the name?
Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about with the Halo.
Yeah, with them disagreeing, I think it worked out at the end, like you guys are saying, man. Halo is a weird name if you think about it. It's just we're so used to it because it's been big for so long. But if you really think about it, Halo is kind of a weird game for a shooter, for a game, really. So it's odd, but it made sense in the end with the whole, Halo Planet, the Halo Ring or whatever. Combat Evolved, yeah, that actually sounds a lot more intriguing. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. I don't got much to say.
Good shit, yo, good shit, man. My bad, yo. That was the UPS man. Over here yelling UPS in Spanish. You pass that? Either way, though, man. Let's hear from you real quick. Of Live Wires and shit. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Uh,
Basically on everything we've been discussing. We've been discussing a couple of things.
All right, refresh me on the last one, not the Cuphead.
Well, the last one was like the thing about Halo, how that report that they did, especially that video that Red Dragon did about how Bungie and Microsoft had beef with each other, so on and so forth, and then Bungie wanted it named Halo, and Microsoft thought it was stupid, and they thought they should have at least a tagline called Combat Evolved.
Yeah, no, I get. I mean, look, man, companies make mistakes. I don't doubt that's what Microsoft was doing, you know, because we know that Microsoft does some wacky things, you know, like as far as in the past, as far as you know, sometimes they just overthink shit. They're like, all right, we're going for the buck instead of creativity sometimes. And I think that's where Phil Spencer really had to step in, because they were just making some wild ass decisions, you know, because they were all about just selling shit. Like they were like, oh, we gotta make money, we gotta make money, we gotta make money. We got the the Kinect. If the Kinect wasn't doing so well, you wouldn't have seen all that Kinect shit.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, Kinect is better than that Wii U remote. I remember my dad bought a Wii just to play. Like I said, him and my son used to play bowling. But when you got playing bowling on that Kinect, man, I never saw my pops really never played no video games. He'll buy them for me.
He played the hell out that bowling, huh?
Man, my son would come over, man. My son started bowling left-handed, right-handed. They be in there for like 3-4 hours. I'm like, Pops, what you doing up? It's 2 a.m. I'm over here playing Halo and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they was on like, come on in. I'm like, man, I don't want to play that no more. I played all day with them. You know, it was just like, you know, it was like the Wii. It was kind of like a fad. But people, you know, Microsoft kind of said, all right, they shouldn't have maybe made no Wii U, what you call it, port, like, you know, like no Fable. You know what I'm saying? For the thing, it's like certain things you can to do. Like I'll have a couple of games come out for that bad boy, and it will be one of them. I'll be keeping them rolling.
Oh yeah. See, that Kinect was very much on point though, man. I mean, my daughter used to play the living hell out of Dance Central. She used to beat my ass all the time, man. I can't do all the moves, yo. Especially when she downloaded that Gundam style shit. What Gundam style? I was like, oh hell no. I was like halfway through the song, I was like, yo, chill, man. You got this, man. You got this. I can't fuck with that shit, man. And that shit was on point, man. The controls were on point, and it sold like a motherfucker. Actually, it made the Guinness Book of World Records with the fastest selling device ever, yo. Right, beating out the PS4. All right, it's all good though, man. The Kinect, go figure. All right, but anyway, let's hear from you, Triple Cup, man. What's your thoughts on this, man?
All right, about the Halo name and how the whole situation about that. I mean, a lot of, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, companies gonna do that. Like, let's say if I got a name, it's like, okay, we're gonna shoot something in the air, and if I like it, you know, you don't like it, we're gonna go back and forth until we figure out exactly what we're gonna use. So that's a healthy debate that you're supposed to have, because if they'd have been like, oh, whatever you want to do, that mean they're not very interested, they don't care. That mean they're giving their input. That mean they want to see it succeed. That mean they want to see it do good. That mean they want to put money behind it. It's like if you see somebody that's trying to come out with a name or a slogan or something, and you don't like it, you say, hey, man, maybe you need to tweak this or add this in there that might give it a little bit more zazz or flair. You know, she got to give it a little charisma. So what they did was just kind of went back and forth with them about it. But that was more of a good move. And like what Hunter was saying about like with Red Dragon, like he was just steady hitting on them like how Microsoft was doing. I mean, but that was like back in Donnie Matrick era. And if you know the Phil Spencer, one of the first things
Donnie Matrick era, way before Donnie Matrick. That was with Ed Fries.
Right, yeah. Well, I'm talking about like it ended. Pretty much it ended in Donnie Matrick era, because Phil Spencer, one of the first things he came when he took office was like he was giving more like freedom of creativity to be able to create games that they want to create, and you know what I'm saying, just bring out these new things with new IPs. I know you still got to cut your fat off and like bring different things.
Phil started the Xbox feedback on Xbox.com.
Right. And it was just, you know what I'm saying, all that is like for the community and it's for the developers. So a lot of that stuff is like they just kind of like rehashing old stuff. It's pretty much like reaching and grabbing, trying to just reach for things that you know what I'm saying, that been to happen years and years ago. Like they talk about the Kinect. Me, I love my Kinect. When I first got the Kinect, I was one of the ones that was playing, Kinect Sports Rap. I had somebody come to my house. I got my hands up like I'm doing the little skiing thing and stuff like that. All my hands was burning. I was holding them up so long, trying to pretend like I'm playing, playing with no hands and stuff like that. I liked those type of things because I liked it was creative, it was innovative. I wasn't thinking about the right then. I was actually thinking about the future applications they could add on there. Like for example, like with Red Dead Redemption, when that come out, like on the multiplayer, the Xbox could have had a version where you could take your controller and sit it down, and you got to hold your hands up in the air. Where the Kinect got to see your hands, and when they see your hands, then you got to reach down and grab your controller and try to shoot the other person. It been like a draw, like pretty much like how the Switch came out with they little 1, 2, 3 draw, whatever like that. But you could have added little stuff like that. It could have been not just that, but it could have been like a whole bunch of different things they could have added in there. They had a plan, but they got pulled out of it so fast because of the backlash. Whenever everybody that's here, I mean, everybody know that no matter what
Microsoft did with the Xbox One, yeah,
right. But if you look at it now, no matter what Microsoft would have did, they would have got backlash. No matter which direction they went or would have went to, they would have got backlash. So they should have just stuck to their guns because the media was going to try to hate on Microsoft regardless of the situation. Because we see it now. We went from the whole 1080p thing to no games to no JRPGs. Like I was looking like, man, what the fuck wrong with a man? Xbox players don't really play no JRPGs. They can call us the shooter box all day, dude bros and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd rather be a dude, bro, play the games that I like than playing the little Tinkerbell games. And then they got somebody come to my house. Yeah, how would I look? I'm in my house playing a little game with a little girl in a skirt that's in colorful. She's swinging a little magic wand around, and somebody say, "Man, what is that you playing? Something wrong with you? You need to get your fever checked. You okay? Exactly. Everything all right with you?" Like, man, no. We are all grown men. We've been gaming for since kids. We played kid games when we was kids. Now we men. The games had to evolve with us. That's why we got you. Your Halos and and your Gears of Wars and stuff like that. What they could hate on all day, but I'd rather be a Halo Gears of War person than a My Little Pony or a Tinkerbell.
I feel you right there, man. 100%. Now, E-Rock, did we hear from you on this subject?
No,
as far as Halo?
No.
All right, so what are your thoughts on it?
Now, gentlemen, I want to apologize ahead of time. I'm going to use some profanity, so please forgive me and excuse me.
Rated R podcast.
All right, gentlemen, I am sick of this shit. Okay, every time Red Dragon, I respect you, dude, but what is the matter with you making a goddamn video like this talking about Microsoft then drove these developers away? Yeah, they drove them all right. They drove these motherfuckers into being millionaires.
Yep.
All of you gamers and developers, you're like a bunch of motherfucking seagulls down at Santa Monica Beach bitching because you done had too much goddamn pizza. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Let me explain to you what happened. Microsoft discovered this developer Bungie. They made some little shitty game on the PC called Marathon or some shit. And they said, you know what, man? Let's make this game called Halo Combat Evolved. And it made them motherfuckers millionaires. Then 7 or 8 or 9 years later, however many years it was, 6 years later, they ran into this company called Epic Games. Epic Games, which was known for, what was that motherfucking shooter? I forgot that goddamn shooter.
Unreal
Tournament. So Cliffy B and Microsoft got together and made Gears of War. And you know what happened? Microsoft they forced Cliffy B into buying a goddamn Maserati or whatever the fuck he's down in North Carolina driving.
They made them millionaires too, right?
He made them fucking millionaires. So that's what Microsoft was doing. They driving motherfuckers away to be millionaires. I wish Microsoft would hire me and drive me the fuck away because goddamn, okay? I am tired of hearing all of these motherfucking Xbox dudes making these videos about what Microsoft did. Microsoft did this. Microsoft did that.
In fact, Cliffy B got his own company now.
Yeah,
how about that?
Exactly. Kaleidoscope, I'm so tired of hearing this shit about what Microsoft did. It's like a bunch of fucking Microsoft did this, Microsoft did that.
And now it's Microsoft didn't do this or didn't do that.
Exactly. They made
changing the narrative all the time.
Yeah, they made Bungie millionaires. Enough
they
money.
Made Bungie. It wasn't Bungie that made Bungie. It was Microsoft that made Bungie.
Exactly. So now Bungie is over at Activision with their hands completely handcuffed. So good on y'all. Good on y'all.
Y'all. But why nobody won't tell the truth? Half the motherfuckers that left, the ones that didn't leave, they made 343.
Yes.
The other ones, it's only, I think it's only maybe 2, 3, 4 that's from the original Bungie that's there.
Yeah.
They
Marty
moved that game
O'Donnell
to
left, one
vacate.
of the originals. Alex Serapian had been left and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And
Heard they
fucking
went
Joe
back to, they went to
Stanton went
Microsoft.
back to Microsoft. He
Yeah.
was their head writer. He went back to Microsoft.
Motherfuckers that have Xboxes, at least I can speak for myself, they play Destiny. I played the Destiny for like 5 minutes. So you know what? This feels like Halo. I'm taking this shit back. I'm taking this shit back. The fuck do I want to play an inferior Halo for? Fuck you, Bungie. Enjoy your millions, and shut the hell up. Thank you. That's what I feel about this shit. I'm tired of people biting the hand that fed them Kaleidoscope. You do not turn against the hand that feeds you. You do not bite that hand.
Why do you think Sony got so close and so tight in with Bungie, man? They was like, yo, we got the developer that developed Halo.
Because they ain't had no shooter. They had no shooter.
Exactly.
All they shooters was dog shit.
They've tried several times, though. I mean, anybody remember Mag?
Oh yeah, Mag.
Doesn't even work anymore.
What was that Halo killer? What was the name of that Halo killer? It had a weird name.
Haze is
Haze.
It was Haze.
Sure.
Killzone was supposed to
time
kill Halo.
after time, Killzone. The better one out of the bunch, though, I would have to give it up to Insomniac. They did a decent shooter in Resistance.
Resistance,
I wouldn't say it was mind blowing, but it was decent. It was a decent.
But it was something. But it was something different. It was something
exactly.
that wasn't on the table. Killzone tried to be Halo. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Instead of the Covenant, they had that with the other. They were still humans. They just wear masks.
The Hellgas.
Yeah,
hell gas.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You try to be. Sometimes you got the. People always say, "Well, why Microsoft won't do this?" Microsoft won't copy off of people. If they do it, they gonna do it right. They did that with Game Pass. You don't need to just get this shit $9 a month. It's cheaper than PlayStation Now. I know we don't have a lot of games, got 100-something games in it. Most of us own them. But if you don't, people don't understand. Everybody don't buy games like us. People ain't got over almost 300 games and they collect No, they don't have that.
I'm one of the few people I know who have external, because when I go to people's houses who have Xbox Ones, I see they got like 10 games in the system.
Man,
exactly. They're constantly deleting their games.
If you got Halo 5, that should been almost 150 gigs. I just got an update yesterday on that bastard. I said, but it's content after content after content. They add a different mode called social, so you don't have to play rank. And I guess you can play off of Forge maps, because I played a map I ain't never saw in my life, and it was good for somebody making. So I'm like, that game is. Think about, you threw it in the Game Pass. You got a lot of people that ain't never played Halo 5 because the story ain't good. They got an agent lock. They can go see for themselves for $10.
Exactly. Brilliant. Exactly.
That was smart. And then you got you got cult classics like Sunset Overdrive that's on the Game Pass.
Yes.
Which I'm hoping a lot more people try out because it's on there and that game is fucking phenomenal.
Fire.
It is. That's fucking fire. That's like one of the best original games this generation. And there's been a few. I mean, I've seen some people online talk about that ain't too much variety this generation. Shit, I've seen Ori and the Blind Forest this generation. I didn't see that shit last generation, that's for sure. Killer Instinct was this generation. Rise was this generation. Sunset Overdrive was this fucking generation. I'm just saying.
Recore was this gen.
Recore was this fucking generation, man. And the thing is, though,
Quantum Break,
I was playing something else that was similar to Recore. I forgot what game it was. Oh, yeah. It was Nier Automata. The dashing. It reminds me of Recore.
For real.
Rise of the Rome, a Roman Gladiator game. Oh, Xbox has no diversity. No, you mean it has no Japanese schoolgirl games, motherfucker. Say what you really mean.
They got them, but you gotta go in that store and go real deep.
Exactly.
Speaking of Japanese games, we're getting Valkyria Chronicles 4, Valkyria Revolution.
Yeah,
that's coming out on Xbox.
Valkyria Chronicles.
And it's $40. And Kaleidoscope, get this, it's $40. It's priced accordingly. Yeah.
Oh, it is $40. That's what's up. It is priced accordingly. See, that's what Japanese games, the majority of them, even Nier Automata, should have launched at $40. Right? Because Nier Automata, trust me, man, they only have a box of 8 Crayola crayons, yo. All right, that's the only color you're gonna see. Less than 8 colors on screen.
How much money did they charge for Nier Auto Crappy? They better have been over $50.
$60, yeah. That was a $60 game.
The same as Injustice.
And the menus were the menus from Phantom Dust, yo. And Phantom Dust launched when?
Phantom Dust looks almost as good as it is.
And
That's saying a
Microsoft
lot,
don't.
yo.
Now, what if Sony gave away? They gave away Phantom Dust. They said they didn't remake it. They explained why they couldn't do it because they lost the source code, stuff like that. But what they do, they let the Xbox One upscale it. Some stuff look good, some stuff look bad. But I already know. But you gave it to me for free. I can't complain something you give away for free. I don't see Sony giving you nothing away for free. They should have gave you Drive Dud for free.
Hey, then that wasn't what the games
as a matter of
go.
fact, Drive Dud, they said that they were going to get it for free, but when it was about to launch, they sold it to them, and then a year later they gave it to them for free.
But they didn't give them the full game. They gave them part.
They took away the free version.
Actually, they didn't even have weather. The weather got patched in like 2 months later.
You know what's funny? They took away the free version. You can't get it free anymore.
Oh wow!
It's just at a discount for everyone who buys it on PSN now, if I believe.
And them poor Sony ponies, poor ponies, they defend
that
shit. They don't cry about it. They don't cry about it, and they defend Yoshida. One of them PlayStation dudes over there, they've been defending Yoshida so long. He has a lisp. I feel so bad for that dude. I feel so bad for the PlayStation guys.
You, that butthole on that pony must be raw by now. I'm knowing
it's raw. It's raw. It's raw.
Hey, Yoshida can't even speak English. Speaking of
for real. They're defending the man they can't even communicate with. It's funny.
No, but think about it. It's like I say, it's why I don't know why is the hate so much. Microsoft need to give away some free services around, and then I'm saying, but I'm like Microsoft, I ain't giving you shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's not here right now, but Master Chief said it best, Bone. He said if Microsoft gave people free money, people will say, the Sony fans will say, money's the root of all evil.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yo, we also got Sega Forever up in this motherfucker. Yo, what's up? Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys, man? Thanks for inviting me, bro. Happy to be here amongst a good crowd of people.
All right, good shit, man. Well, let me tell you some of the topics we were talking about.
Your life, you got to stay away from us. Be bad influence.
Well, we was all talking about earlier how excited we was for Cuphead. All right, and just on the originality of the game. That at first it was supposed to be just a boss battle game where you just fought bosses, but Microsoft took it under their wing and expanded it to a full-blown game with co-op. I think maybe up to 4-player co-op. I'm not exactly sure on that. But what are your thoughts on the game Cuphead, Sega?
Man, I think that would be awesome, especially with all the stuff they're doing with Mixer. That'd be right up their alley, dude. Giving it some longevity.
Exactly, right?
I got everybody excited already with the art style and, that kind of nouveau feel and look of the game that we kind of grew up with. At least us older gamers did. And I think that just adds to the game. But Microsoft's been doing that since day one, man. They did that with Rise, Sunset Overdrive. So
exactly. And it's actually going to gain mindshare if you think about it, because even if you don't know the name of the game, you're going to remember the game, though. Remember that game that looked like a Disney game that was at Microsoft's booth?
Oh, yeah. For sure, man.
They're going to think that's more. They're going to think that's Mickey. They don't think that's an illusion. Cancel. I mean, you saw that Mickey.
Some people might come away from that. Yeah, people might actually get that idea.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, Microsoft got an exclusive deal with Disney. I could imagine people saying that shit. Yo.
I did see an article about this. Microsoft and Disney are working on a game. Supposed to be working on a game.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. Microsoft and Disney supposed to be working on some type of game, or they're getting into some type of game or something like that. They're working together. So I don't know what it is. Maybe you can throw old Mickey Mouse in. I don't think they're gonna do that because Mickey don't hurt nobody. But
but at least not the new Mickey. The old school Mickey used to fuck everybody over.
So we don't know. That's why I love how Microsoft is keeping this shit. Phil must have told everybody, if anything goes off, this whole department getting fired. Because that's what I would have did.
Everybody get it.
Yeah.
This shit better not leak. The only ones that know is me and you guys.
Now I heard some stuff that leaked, but the people don't even want to say nothing about it. They don't want to. They don't even want to mention anything. Like, man, I want to, but people are gonna get mad at me. Yeah, because a lot of people want to be surprised now. I'm glad we don't hear nothing from Sony, even though we're gonna see nothing but Detroit.
Yeah, we'll probably see a lot of the same old. But nevertheless, though, still think we're going to see that Insomniac game that they still haven't shown off yet. I know they're working on, and not that Insomniac game. My bad. The Sucker Punch game, the game from Sucker Punch. My bad.
Right.
The game from Sucker Punch. I know we're going to see more Spider-Man. That's a given. But Sucker Punch is the game that we don't know about.
No. And next gen get mad at me. We argue every damn party. He's like, if I see some more ID Xbox and they give them 15 minutes, I'm gonna kill myself. I said, go and kill yourself. You already tried to. You gotta get them people out there. That's what you're doing. Well, you get them people, because some of these independent guys make good games.
Yeah.
Like I need to go back and play Auction Free. I forgot how good that was. I gotta get in the spirit sometimes. Like, damn, but when I thought about it today, I'm like, I want to play it, but I want to stream it, but I ain't in the mood to streaming it. You know, some people make these games and they're pretty damn good, and some of these graphics are getting up there with AAAs now.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is, man, you can't complain about Microsoft not getting games if you don't want them to show them on your stage. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, oh, I don't want to see none of that indie shit, but then fucking PlayStation get a game like Lawbreakers, and you be like, why couldn't Microsoft get that game, yo? Well, you just said you didn't want to see that indie shit on your fucking stage.
Exactly.
No, it's different. Exactly. I didn't want to see the indie shit that I was talking about. I didn't mean that indie shit. Well, you're just saying blanketly, I don't want to see indie shit. If you erase all indie shit, that's the big budget indie shit, the little budget indie shit. You don't know what the fuck that's going to entail. You can't
that is independent.
Exactly.
And so y'all was talking about Cuphead. That was talking about Cuphead, but Cuphead was an independent game, and Microsoft ended up funding it to make it be bigger. They said, okay, we see the idea, we see the people, what it is. So
we see the potential.
Think about this.
And not only do we see the potential, we also got Microsoft Studios, you know, a whole stable of developers that could lend you a helping hand with the game. You know, something that Sony should have done with No Man's Ass.
But let's be honest. A lot of people, if it was up to them, Minecraft would have never came out, period, on Xbox, because they would have looked at him like, what is this shit? Right? Because most people look at him and be like, this is 8-bit shit. What the fuck is this? I'm not putting this shit on my stage.
Preach, Livewires, preach.
That's the shit that blew up. The shit that motherfuckers thought nobody cared about. Look at another game like Soccer Cars, right? Yeah. Then nobody would have done it. Everybody been like, I don't want this indie shit. That's the shit that blows up. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be like, oh, I don't want indie shit
and
on
those
the stage.
two are top 20 games every month.
And that's the shit that blows up. You see what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, Microsoft, they either got to have
Indie's gone a long way. I like the way you worded that, though. Indie's gone a long way because that NBA Playgrounds, that's #1 on the most fucking downloaded games, yo, on Xbox Live. I was like, good Lord.
And it's broke.
I know.
But you didn't get mad. You didn't get mad. I'm waiting to get it fixed. That's why I'm reason I didn't go back. But you didn't get mad about it because why? You only spent $20.
That shit's an indie. Fucking that Friday the 13th. That's an indie that everybody's playing right now. As broken as it,
Friday the 13th is an indie.
That should have been $20.
Friday the 13th is an indie.
But the crazy thing is, with that being said, right? So what if they had Players Unknown Battleground, right? But they decided, you know what? Everybody's been saying no fucking indies, so we're not going to show Players Unknown Battleground. We're just going to do a little thing on YouTube and some little shit over here. And then everybody be like, why the fuck wasn't that on the E3 stage? Like, that's like the biggest game out. No. You said no indies. Like,
Excellent.
That's why I'm glad, man. Microsoft just needs to be Microsoft, man. Me and E-Rock was talking about that the other day. I'm glad that they just need to move ahead and with their game plan, not worried about all the chatter.
And I think they don't. I think they don't care.
Yeah,
they really don't care. They don't care.
They know what they have. They know that they know the cards that they're holding.
You say, hey, Sony, that's a good game. Congratulations. Sometimes you in business. I have a business. But if I know a guy that up me, hey man, good. That's competition. Get out. Damn, I'm finna lowball your ass now. You dance with the devil.
Oh shit, but he bought in the motherfucking house.
Shoot, he was up late. He was up late last night.
Yeah, he was playing another indie.
Man, I was trying to call the game. I was trying to call the game last night. He was like, "No, Bo, we're gonna beat this."
Oh, that's
like,
goddamn
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right. I saw that video that he bought put up today. It was UFOs. Y'all was playing Metal Slug.
Yeah, and I was talking about I was like, I need to go to sleep. And he was like, "No, Bone, stay up. It's only 1 o'clock there. I gotta be up at 7." I said, "All right, I'm gonna fuck this." And he said, then he was like, "It's the last level." I said, "Ain't the last level." He's like, "Now it's the final bit." I said, "Please let this shit in," because we was getting. You can see the more tired, the more later it was getting. I was getting burnt.
I know. So it was the X.
I was getting lit, and they don't give you no love.
No love.
Nah, not Metal Slug, man. Metal Slug is as hardcore as they come.
No love.
Oh,
It just dropped Metal Slug too.
Well, yo, He-Bot, now that you're in the party, man, introduce yourself to everybody, man.
I don't gotta introduce myself. You guys are my family. These are my brothers. I'm home, doggy.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Hey, He-Bot in here.
We was just talking about Cuphead.
What's up, Triple Cup?
I'm in here. What's up? What's good?
What's up, Triple Cup? What's going on, baby boy? Yeah, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you too. Be back in here with you. You heard me?
That's right. That's right. I love Triple Cup. I love the way he's styled. Just like live. All of you, you guys do what you gotta do, and I do what I gotta do, but we do it for the love of gaming. That's what counts. Go ahead, Collider. What was the question?
Yeah, Cuphead. That basically we haven't seen that game in a minute. That evidently, you know what I'm saying? We know we're gonna see it at E3. And then it was a game that just featured boss battles, but then Microsoft took it under their wing, know what I'm saying? They added a full-blown game behind it with stages and the whole nine. So what are your thoughts and feelings on Cuphead? You know what I'm saying? Is it a title you're looking forward to?
Oh, absolutely. Cuphead has that magic that we used to get with Courageous Cat and Minute Mouse back in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Live and Bone were reminiscing yesterday when we did the stream, talking about all kinds of shit, like Get Smart, all the way to Ghost Space Ghost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the shoe phone.
Yeah, man, exactly. No. Cuphead is still considered a platforming shooter. And again, the good thing is Cuphead is one of those stories that Microsoft has been doing for so long now, since the beginning of 360. Because these guys I think it's two brothers. And they had a low budget. They were funding it themselves. Microsoft saw the potential. They saw the artistic value. They saw the different creative style of the game that's never been tackled before in a video game, with the exception of the old Disney games.
God damn, D. Will.
You know what I mean? Yeah, those finals are serious. So so basically, they picked them up because I believe the whole game was going to be just nothing but boss battles. And then Microsoft said, well, what would it take for you guys to create it and to make it a full-fledged blown platformer where you have levels and then you fight these bosses and you give it a little story. And the guys were like, hey, listen, we're more than willing to do it, but we need this. Whatever the amount was, like the same thing they did with the guys at High Moon Studios, I guess, for Ori, which I believe was a almost $5 billion project after they got together and made the signs and united. And now Cuphead is going to be a product of its own, is going to be a product of its own value. You're going to see the value based on how much love and care went into it. Now, my belief is I think Phil Spencer's been trying to push this out for a while. Because it's been already announced for a while. I believe that this is going to be one of the surprises we get at E3. I think it's going to be announced that day. Yeah. I think they're going to give it to us that day.
E-Rock said the same thing.
Yeah, no, because look, we're only 2 weeks away, bro. And he said Cuphead will be out before E3. The only thing that would make any sense that would be like a shock, factor and that mic drop mic moment, with a good price for Scorpio included, is listen, Cuphead out today, and maybe for the Xbox One community that have live, you might even get a discount. Even though I think Cuphead, because of the fact that it's quality or it's going to be quality, and that's why it's taking so long. I think Cuphead will be worth every cent. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be overpriced. I think it'll be maybe $20 range, like most of Microsoft's projects. Ever since the 360,
I was thinking it might hit 30, like Ryan, but that was just me, because of the art style.
It might, because if you go look at the featurette, it's a lot of work what these guys are doing. a lot of work, and people don't understand that because most of the games that come out on Microsoft, if you ever notice, they are people that actually work with their hands a lot. The animators, everything's done by hand. They don't really do shortcuts. They don't use a lot of mocap like a lot of the Sony games. Most Sony games, they use mocapping to give you the illusion of, oh my God, that looks so real.
Yeah, they're
like
really
Final
good
Fantasy.
at doing that. But
Right.
They do the same thing for Pixar. Yeah.
Right. But that's because they have a movie studio. So for them to mocap, it comes almost at a fraction of a cost. Microsoft doesn't own a movie studio. So if they went out and reached out to people, listen, we got to mocap this. You saw what they got charged for fucking Halo 2 and Halo Wars. I think it was $1 million a minute for the CGs because, you know, they're high quality. I mean, those are top line stuff. So, you know, that's the difference. I really think, I mean, they did this with Dishwasher back on the 360. Dishwasher was done by one guy in his basement at home. He did Dishwasher 1, and it was a splashing success, and they helped the guy. They gave him all the time he needed and funded him. And then he did Dishwasher 2, and the same thing happened. And a lot of people didn't support it. Listen, Microsoft was the one who started the indie movement on consoles for this generation. For this generation, okay? Starting from 360, okay? It wasn't Sony. So when Sony came with that bullshit talking about, oh, we're supporting the indie movements, we're very indie friendly, that was just because they had no games that were AAA to release with the console. That was that's why they had to do that. And then people were like, oh no, these guys are bringing out their games on indie first on PlayStation because they're showing more love and respect to the independent developer. No, the problem is that once they close down the arcade department, the idea at Xbox, the way it works is they're self-published. You can self-publish it yourself or find a publisher. As opposed to the arcade in the 360, you could only do a game if you found a publisher because it was something new and fresh, and they needed to make sure that it was going to make some type of money back for Microsoft with their investment because it was new territory. It was new territory. Okay, so they couldn't self-publish. So that's why they had the limitation of also the space. Now with idea at Xbox, you can self-publish. So if me and Collider drop a game with Livewire doing the animations, we got to take it out of our pocket. That's why they don't push these guys. Oh, hurry up, bring out the game. That's why they're taking long to come out. Something like Below. Below was announced ages ago. It hasn't come out yet for the same reason. It's being self-published. Same thing with Ashen. Same freaking thing. Now they own the IP. Now they're helping the guys, but they're giving them time because there's only maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 people working on the game. Okay? So for all those who try to say that dumb shit, that they're not indie friendly. No, that's not what it is. It's a different program. There's no longer you have to go to a publisher.
That's the narrative. That's the narrative that was started this generation.
But that's why we're here for people like us
And
that
that's
really
why we
pay
have to show
attention.
indies at the stage to let people know, hey, we're indie friendly.
Yes, absolutely, J-Lo. That's
Something
why.
to add to that real quick, Hebot, before you finish. As a matter of fact, if you think about it, the beginning of this generation, Sony was touting indies. But why was they touting indies? Because y'all ain't see no games for like the first 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
That's why they were touting indies, people.
Absolutely.
But y'all too stupid, y'all can't look past the smoke and mirrors. But it's so good. That's why we're here.
Another thing, Kaleidoscope, to add to what you just said, the reason why they went to Sony's console is because they knew that the Xbox had AAA titles right off the jump, right? How would their games get attention in a console that had less software that was AAA, and their games will become the actual stars of that console? Like Point and
I
Place.
remember how many people was talking about
Mercenary.
Resogun.
Right. Like Resogun. Exactly. Like Resogun. Like Mercenary Kings. Okay. Like something Spy. I forgot the name of it. Like Transistor. Like Velocity. All those games were shiny.
They had Towerfall when we had Titanfall. That was hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. They shined. They went and chose the PlayStation 4 because they only had Knack and freaking Killzone. That's it. So they were like, this is perfect. Our game is going to get recognition. People are going to buy it because they're thirsty. They have no games. Whether ponies don't like to hear that or not, or want to call me a corporate slave or fanboy, fuck you. Say what you want to say. That's the fact. Okay?
Yeah,
anybody that's an adult
they would put those bullshit ass games mad hard. They was like, yo,
exactly.
Remember when they was like, yo, the best game on PS4.
Resogun.
Resogun. We're like, what the fuck?
Yo, man, Octodad, Dadliest.
Yes, Octodad. Which we
No,
Then when that shit came to Xbox, I laughed so hard.
What happened to Hokum?
Yeah, Hokum. Yeah, Hokum. Another one.
Man.
Listen.
Oh, that's the colorful sperm game right there.
Listen.
I gotta add something.
my
I
friend
gotta
got so
add
mad at me,
something,
bro.
bro.
My
We
friend
was
got so
talking
mad
about
at
a
me
whole
doing
bunch
that
of Sony
Resogun.
games. Remember
What
the
was
shit
that,
with like
Forever?
Journey and Flower?
Oh
Come
yeah,
on, bro.
those were the best indie games last generation, Collider.
Yeah,
That's all
but
they
they was
had.
harping about them this generation.
But
though.
what
Oh,
did we?
got Journey, we got Flower. I was like,
exactly? But what did we have? We had Dishwasher. We had Narco Terror. We had Expendables. We had
Greg.
Dust. We had Castle Crashers. We had Shadow Complex. We had Marlowe Briggs. We had Hydro Thunder.
Soul Calibur.
we had Dust and Elysium Tale.
And Elysium Tale, exactly.
Guardian Heroes, if you want to bring up older
Guardian
games.
Heroes,
Yeah,
exactly.
as a matter of fact, Guardian Heroes. My homeboy was at my crib today, as I said earlier, and when he saw Guardian Heroes, he was like, "Oh shit, that's on Xbox One." I was like, "Yeah, it's back compat."
And it's $5.
He was like, "Oh, that's from the 360." I was like, "Yeah, from the 360." I was like, "Wait a minute, that game is not on PlayStation?" He was
That
like,
one
"No."
not, yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit, really?" I was like, "You know how much this shit cost me?" He's like, "How much? $4.99."
That's right.
Yo, and it's crazy because on the
He's
Saturn,
like, "You know
that
what? I'm
game's
coming over tomorrow. Me and you gonna beat the story mode just for
Right,
old time's sake." I
Go
was
ahead,
like,
Jay.
"All
Go
right,
ahead, Jay.
no doubt."
Collider, that game's like $100 on the Saturn.
Oh yeah,
Guardian Heroes.
yeah. Actual
Guardian
original.
Heroes, fuck yeah. If you get the original, fuck yeah. That's what people
Plus-
don't know, man. That's a cult classic, people.
$5 in HD on the Xbox One and 360.
But real quick,
Remastered. Remastered too.
But real quick, I do want to pay the respects. Real quick, Sega was really the one who started the indie movement with the micro card games on the Sega Master System back in 1984. That's a fact. Okay, that's why. But a lot of people don't know that. That's why I say Sega is like
the micro card games. They were actually little cards and shit. Man.
Yeah, and there were $27 or $25 games like Spy vs. Spy, Ghost House, Aztec Warrior. There was a couple. Okay, but see, this is why Hebot's here. Hebot's here to educate all my brethren because I love gaming, and that's what it's all about. So,
amen. He's the brother. The brother's legit, man. The brother's legit.
So listen, the bottom line is this, because I've heard you guys were talking when I was in the car taking my son home. Happy birthday to my son, by the way. It was his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Thank you guys. So I was taking him home, right, and I was listening to you brothers talk, and I love listening to you guys because I was like, damn, I want to get in there. And I was like, oh, I'm not on the fucking air. I'm in the car. God damn it. So I'm talking, I'm listening, and I heard when you guys were talking about how people have used Microsoft as the palette to get their rise and shine or the stars of banner or Star Spangled Banners, and then they give them the middle finger and say, fuck you. And this is a fact. Okay? Ninja Theory was introduced by the OG with Kung Fu Chaos. Okay, and the Kung Fu Chaos series started on OG, and they gave him a chance. Same thing like the people who did Fusion Frenzy. Same thing like the people who did, a lot of things like Dishwasher, for example. And the list goes on.
Industries with Voodoo Vince.
The guy who did the Win and Braid. He did Braid.
Absolutely. Even Tomonobu Itagaki, he said very well. He said it from the beginning. Microsoft knows gaming. They know how to treat their developers and their gamers. I don't want Ninja Gaiden on PS2. And that's one of the part of the reasons why he had the outing with Tecmo, because they wanted to bring PS2 version of Ninja Gaiden 2, and they owed them over $4 million in royalties from fucking DOA 4 that was exclusive to the Xbox, and they didn't want to fucking pay him. Okay? So my boy Tomonobu Itagaki, he's the baddest Japanese motherfucker out there, and my fucking hands go up to
fuck
you
Kojima.
with 2 thumbs up.
Kojima.
Okay? No, I'm not gonna say that because Kojima, he's a little eccentric, so he might be a little homo. I don't know.
Nah, he's a piece of
That's
shit.
not his
Fuck
fault.
him.
That's not his fault. Okay.
Nah, he's a piece of shit.
But here's the thing. I don't like talking about people unless that's why I say that. Plus, they're gonna call us Jap haters. Okay, even though
that's what they call me.
Exactly.
Hey, excuse me right quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know we're in the middle of a groove, but look, hey, it's about 10 o'clock out here, and I gotta get up early in the morning for work. You know, so I really had fun out here with y'all. You know, I love talking about games.
Yeah, Triple Cup, that's great, and you can come
it's all
anytime.
good, yo. Thanks for swinging by. I can't front, man. Let people
and
know
I
where they
hope
can reach you at, yo.
Microsoft, real quick. I hope you realize that Triple Cup has been a very big proponent, pusher of Cuphead. This man is dying for Cuphead.
Yes.
So give him a free copy, please. Give him a free copy because he needs it. He deserves it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I will take it if they give it to me for free. Yeah,
Absolutely, you deserve it, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Appreciate it, man. Y'all appreciate me having me out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna really do no outro because you know what I'm saying? I know it's still going on. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all having me out here. Hope to see y'all soon, and y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm gonna catch up with y'all on another note. You heard me?
That's right.
Take care, Triple Cup. Take care.
All right, Triple
Take
Cup.
care.
Bro.
Hey guys,
All right,
do you know why this podcast is so great, guys? Take a look at this cast of characters. Triple Cup Chuck. We got Live Wires. We got Sega Forever. We got Hebot. We got the always outspoken, always hilarious Mr. 100. We got J Long. We usually have Ghost Rider with us. We got Kaleidoscope. Look at these faces. These are faces you almost never see. No offense to my Xbox brothers. You almost never see these faces on these other podcasts. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm sick of seeing the same faces on the same podcast all the time. I'm not trying to make no waves.
Yeah, but E-Rock, I can get on certain stuff. I refuse to. I actually could have got on something tonight.
But 100, you deserve to be on few stuff.
Yes,
a lot of you guys do. That's the point.
Yeah, but my thing
you
is,
deserve.
I think that's what E-Rock was trying to get at.
Exactly.
For me to keep it real 100, some people don't want certain people to outshine themselves. They don't feel outshine.
Exactly.
If I perfect example, I could have went on a multiplayer, but I was working. But you guys, my thing is when I put that appointment, because you guys were first. But when I replied that back, it was okay, cool. I understand. That's to me, if you can respect me for that. Now, if I wasn't working, I probably try to do the K make and try to do 2 in a row. I don't know what I'm saying. Nothing Roosters Pro. I can't do it. I can't do it like that.
Exhausting.
It's very rare. Yeah, so, but I when I dedicated myself to you guys, because you know, I barely do. I get on a podcast like, been on BGST, but I always say I'm not really a mega podcast person. You know, so but my mind is set now, like, okay, Thursday nights, this and this and that, right after multiplayer, after they wild asses, we can get on. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm thinking, and and as long as you get respected, to me I see a whole lot of podcasts. I ain't gonna mention none, gonna be politically correct. That needs some diversity. Needs some ethnicity. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I love that word.
Oh my God. Man, only 100, dude. Only 100.
Only 100. Just some guy. I mean, guys, listen. In the 2 weeks since I've been going, I mean, I look at these other podcasts. I don't see any British dudes on these podcasts. I don't see too many outspoken dudes like Mr. 100, and I know that me and Mr. 100, you know, we do characters and all that shit, whatever.
Yeah, shout out to Microbox and
Microbox and X and VG 1111 and NWO Prime and all of these dudes. Kenny Thomas, all of these dudes you never hear of.
The real Brits that are holding it down, not the frauds.
But I mean, props to Colada and Mr. 100 and Ghost Rider, who was in here, and J Long, because they started this DirectX show minus the fraud. They started this show, and look at all of these. I mean, we had young Kano from Kano's gaming section in here. Different fucking voices. Tuckmaster. He bot who became a star. Different fucking voices.
And every now and then we get blessed with the Master Chiefer.
Yeah, Master Chiefer.
Yeah, when he ain't high. No,
but yo, Chief is always playing games though. I gotta give it up.
Hell yeah!
It's like, that motherfucker be putting like all nighters and shit. He played like when Resident Evil 7 Biohazard came out. I think it was like 48 hours and shit, man. He was supposed to go.
He did that with Prey too.
Out cold, man. The next day, the following day on Thursday, he was like, "Damn, y'all did the podcast yesterday." I was like, "Yup." He's like, "Dude, I was playing Resident Evil for 48 hours."
Man, he was like, "Let me go get a cup of coffee." Yeah, I'm like, "I'm finna go to bed."
Yeah, let me go get a pack of smokes. I'll be right back.
That's a hardcore gamer for your ass right there.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I told people. I like us because we're diversity. We come in, you got people come in and out
Yes.
and all
Yes.
like it's diversity. People can, merge. Like everybody can't merge with each other. And some things I understand everybody doesn't fit.
Right.
If I go on that part, I really don't fit because they're more politically correct. And if it's a subject and I'm passionate about, I'm just gonna turn to that care. Fuck that shit and that motherfucker. I'm saying I'm not looking to make the buck. See, everybody want to look to make the almighty buck, but look at the great comics. Look at the great comedians out there. What they have done. You know what I'm saying? They did it their own way. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a gaming comedian. I'm just trying to make people laugh. I want you to be entertained. I can sit there and talk about the damn teraflops and all that and all. That's boring to me. I go, I go listen to, you know what I'm saying? I go listen to certain people like, oh, all right. And I understand like they talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
People should actually rewatch some of our older podcasts because there's some gems up in there, yo. 100, right now when you was just talking about that shit, you reminded me of one of the first podcasts that we did together as DirectX. Where we was talking about the new Mario, talking about how interactive the hat was, and you was like, "Man, my motherfucking guns and Halo's interactive." That shit had me dying, yo.
But see, that's what you're supposed to. Because I'll put this way: if you, I don't watch a lot of TV. You know what I'm saying? I watch one thing. I most of people. Man, I think I can turn to the old man. I like the Discovery Channel, Travel Network, Food Network. Stuff that's positive. I'm tired of niggas. You won't see me the real life of Atlanta housewives, these raggedy chicks jumping in high heels and stilettos, beating each other up. I ain't with that. But my thing is, you got to be. They think about it. Guess what they making? They even made a show I saw today. Somebody showed me on Twitter. Side chicks. Are you serious? But you know what? It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining, and people gonna watch it because it's entertaining. If it ain't entertaining, nobody gonna sit there and watch that shit. BGS is entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You got some stuff that's entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
This group here, Mr. 100, not to cut you off. This group here is like fine wine and caviar. You understand? We're the best of the best. That's how I see it.
Yeah. And I don't feel nobody better than me. You know what I'm saying? I rock out with everybody, and you want to rock out with people. Say that I just got told one, y'all, you guys are what you call it, unsociable. For one is just tell me who you are. If the party locks, send me hit me, invite live do shit all the time, yo. And I'm like, I ain't the one that locked it. So and we can have some weirdos. And some of the weirdos is our friends. You know what I'm saying? What happened the other night second there, what I do? I couldn't get back. They locked it because old boy was just sitting there like he was snoring. So I was like, you know what? Let me go beat up next gen and them in Injustice there. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways. You know, we interact on Xbox, and y'all don't know that's the difference. I think I heard from place. That is our social media site also.
Exactly.
And when we get down, some people like certain stuff, some people don't like certain stuff. You know, we'll play a game, and I play it with you. I get that from all of them. I play it with you if I don't like, man. I'm gonna play it because ain't got nobody play with it on this side of the crew. Live ain't buying it. But when we got on Injustice, man, I ain't never played. I think I said this last night. I said I never streamed on anything for like almost 6 hours. And I did 3 on my own with Next Gen. That was crazy. And we just playing Injustice. But it was thing about it was we had random people. When somebody stepped out, we put somebody to come back in.
Right.
Okay.
Rotation.
Don't come in. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, where Clyde at? He said he want this work. Go get this man this blessing. So I said, when I see him,
I'm gonna jump on there the next time, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know, because like tonight probably would be taking 7.
I need to get
that. And so I'm like, I'm sitting there giving, doing the, saying, I'm like, boom. And you guys don't understand this stuff. What you hear right now, you'll hear that in the party. Right here, raw. Because I go
a lot raw.
I go with that.
We actually tame ourselves a little bit on the podcast.
Let's go watch our stream we did last night, Metal Slug. It get raw quick.
We're not for the kids, I had a dude said it ain't for the kids. You're not for my son. No. But how you let your son watch it? Because my son knows the difference between Hunted and his dad.
Right.
I don't cuss him out. But he know I'll cuss somebody out on YouTube in the New York Minute. You know what I'm saying? But you guys got to understand, we do this because we love gaming. This is why we do this. Right. We all love the game. And this shit is not easy. Because I'm going to put this, I'm not the people person. I don't say hello to everybody and all that. And you know, what I'm saying, it take me 5 minutes. Take me about 20 minutes to talk to a cute girl with a big booty. I gotta make it.
Now, I gotta ask you something real quick, 100, and everybody here that's on the panel. What indie game from Sony's camp this generation has really stood out? Something that, you know, because I mean, from the Xbox One, you know, supposedly they got all the indies, right? But I haven't seen anything that original.
I know a game that stood out, but it stunk too at the same time. No one cares.
No one cares.
That's a good point right there. Because I mean, on the Xbox side, for a platform that supposedly doesn't have indies, we've had shit like Max and the Curse of Brotherhood, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rise and Shine. We got Cuphead coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We had that D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die. I mean,
Local Psycho.
Original.
Damn,
Local Psycho. I gotta mention Local Psycho. He my favorite game. But it is dope as fuck though. Local Psycho is a twisted take on Spy Hunter.
You my brothers in orange, but that game ain't no damn appealing to me. You running on the damn cycle with the damn foot.
No, it's good.
Man.
It's crazy.
Come on.
It's real diverse. Especially
he bought you
beat 'em up styles.
Yeah, but he bought you don't bet 100% because you didn't provide me some games. I've been like I could have waited for that damn sale next week.
Listen. Sometimes it takes time to
but
go.
You can't fret though. Local Cycle, that's the only game where you can actually a motorcycle can actually jump in the air and do a 300 thing combo.
Right, yeah. You like
combo and shit, man.
Beat 'em
While
up.
in the middle of the air and do encounters.
It has a moment where you're fighting like Street Fighter, and it even makes homage to Street Fighter. It even has a moment where you're playing like Thunderblade. It has so many diverse moments. That's what I love about it. You know that it's really. But a lot of people don't know that until they play the game farther on because it is a long game.
Comic Jumper was a good game.
Yes,
I like to get out of that.
Exclusive. Another exclusive that was nice. Yes, sir.
And they're back compat, man.
Matt Hazard just went back compat. That's another exclusive we had. That was an old Nintendo
other
game.
one, the one that you mentioned earlier, man.
Which one?
The one that K Mega was playing this shit, man. That dude with the staff that reminded me of God of War.
Oh, Bloodforge.
Not Bloodforge, man. You mentioned it earlier.
Nah, Marlo Briggs.
Oh, Marlo Briggs.
Yo,
yeah, it plays just like God of War, but he's a black dude and he has like these powers. And he got like,
that shit was dope, and I thought that was a current gen game. Yo, obviously he was playing the Steam version for still.
That shit is a dope game. It's a very underrated game.
No, I want to play that, and you know what? Every time I get on my laptop, I was thinking about like, damn. I was trying to think about the name the other day, and nobody would hit me up. I'm like,
Marlo Briggs.
Marlo Briggs.
That's what you gotta remember.
Is that I always confuse it with Matt Hazard, and it's not Matt Hazard, it's Marlo fucking Briggs, yo.
Yeah, well, Matt Hazard
something, right?
Yeah. But Matt Hazard is a remake of an old Nintendo NES game, and they did two versions on the 360. They did the 2D one, and they did the 3D one, which played like Gears, and they're both parody games. They make parodies. Like the first level of Matt Hazard, you're on a boat, and then you go under the water, and you're like in BioShock's world. In what's it called again? The world in BioShock when you're under the water.
Rapture.
Yes, Rapture.
Yeah, Rapture.
The first parody. You're in Rapture.
I'm still stuck in Rapture. Can somebody help me?
One part you're in Rapture. Another part you're playing as in Mirror's Edge. It has parody to all these places, and it's 2-player co-op. I believe it's online as well. Wow. It's a dope game. It's a shooter. It's like it plays like
Shadow
Complex. Matt Hazard, the one that just went in backwards compared with Shinobi.
Okay.
Because there's two of them. There's a 3D one.
I saw you playing Shinobi too, man. I was like, damn, he about going in on Shinobi.
Well, I had to. I tried to. At least I tried. I played on the hardest mode, but it was fun though because everybody was cheering me on. But I was sweating and nervous. I'm like, God damn, do I still got it? Because that game is about reflex. You gotta have reflex. It's fast
and timing.
Want to know what's trippy, guys? How ponies, especially the ponies, not so much the Sony fans, but the ponies. How they say they don't give a shit about Xbox exclusives or developers that work with Xbox, and yet Iron Galaxy announces extinction, right? That's coming to PS4 and to PC, and now all these ponies is coming at me like, yo, did you hear about extinction? Did you hear about Iron Galaxy putting out a game on PS4? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure that game is almost done. It sounds interesting. I saw the trailer. The trailer looks awesome. It's a riff on Attack on Titan. They haven't seen the gameplay yet, but I'm sure it's going to be dope. All right, but let's hear from you, Iraq, real quick on your thoughts on Extinction, that game. You know what I'm saying? That Tony's, they somehow all know Iron Galaxy now all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? They're excited as fuck because the game is coming to their system. This is a console that supposedly has exclusives up the yin yang. All right. But I digress. What are your thoughts, E-Rock?
Oh, those Sony ponies, man. They've been giving us hours and hours of entertainment for almost 20 years now, and it just gets funnier and funnier. We were talking about Extinction before we started the podcast, and Kaleidoscope saw the trailer. I just saw the trailer today. It looks incredible, man. It looks like Attack on Titan, only instead of fighting giant Japanese naked people, you're fighting these ogres. And it looks like a good game, and I'm excited about it. And of course,
what does the budget look like comparing it to Attack on Titan?
This thing looks like a AAA. It looks that good, but what we just saw was just a CGI video. But if the game looks this good, I would say, man, this is AAA right here by Iron Galaxy.
My man E. At the end of the trailer, not to cut you off, forgive me for that. At the end of the trailer, they show a little box that has actual in-game gameplay. It's like 35 seconds or something like that. 30 seconds.
Word?
Yeah,
how did it look?
It looks good. It looks promising. That's for sure. I'll give you my opinion. Shit. I don't want to cut up E-Rock.
Oh no! I was good. I gotta check that out again, though, man. Check it out again.
I know, right? I cut off the trailer before I finished.
but you guys, you were on a discussion about the indies and how the indies stepped up on Xbox Live, and I was just tooling around with Xbox Live a couple of weeks ago, looking through all the sales, and please don't laugh. I bought a game called please don't laugh. I bought a game called Mr. Pumpkin Adventure. That was on sale for like.
Long as it ain't Death Stranding. I mean, what you call it?
Say it, honey. Say it.
Nah, I can't say it. I can't even
say it, honey.
Don't play that game.
Fragments of me.
Fragments. No. There's no gay stuff in here. It's like it looks like it looks like a children's storybook about these vegetables going on adventures, and look for $4. I bought it. Also, there was a game on sale from 2015 called Blue Estate. It's like a shooter.
Yeah. That's the one that Crap Game will play all the time. He plays that all the time.
It's like Shadow Warriors, but on rails. It's like more of a House of the Dead style with the Japanese mom.
Yeah. But the girls look very appealing, though. I mean, do the girls look like that in Shadow Warriors?
I'm
just saying. I just noticed the girls. Every time I see Crap Gamer play it, I'll be like, damn, she look good. Look at the titties on that one.
Shadow Warriors 2 looks official.
Oh no! But if you go in Shadow Warriors, you go under that waterfall, you gonna see something. Something else. You gotta go find. Yeah, on Shadow Warriors, under that waterfall, you might catch. You know what I'm saying? Might catch Princess Peach in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And also for sale was a indie from last year that a lot of people missed called Blackwood Crossing. And what it's about this girl and this boy. I haven't played the game yet. I just bought it because it looks beautiful. I think their parents died, and the boy created this little alternative world that his sister gets trapped in, and she's got to escape. And basically, what I'm getting at, dude, is Xbox was just giving away all these fucking indies for like pennies on the dollar the last couple of weeks. So the indie scene has stepped up on Xbox, man. I'm fucking amazed.
Yeah, there's crazy indies coming out almost every other day, man.
Yeah, well, we just got Seasons of the Fall.
How many Neo Geo games we got now? 15? Shit.
Yeah.
Man, they bring out one every day. They finally brought out one that wasn't broke.
I know, the Last Blade.
Last Blade is good too, but hard.
That was the first one that wasn't broke. I'm like, thank the Lord, you wasn't broke.
Fun fact, people, never been released, only in Japan.
Oh shit! Look at that, man. Look at that. Only in Japan, only titles arriving on Xbox. Crazy shit. Who'd have thunk?
Yeah.
Phil did do some moves. Phil's making them moves, yo.
Hey, I just got some breaking news.
What?
Nintendo America just announced about an hour ago they pricing for they fucked up online.
Oh shit.
So for 1 month, it's $3.99. For 3 months, it's $7.99. For 12 months, it's $19.99. But did you guys see today How they want you to play Splatoon. That shit got so many spliffs and wires. I'm thinking I'm hooking up a concert just to talk online with your friends.
Let's see if they make fun of it the way they made fun of the the Master System when they had the CD and the 32X, because it looks just as bad.
Yeah, but my thing is, this is what I like about Nintendo fans. They can be weirdos sometimes, but then the motherfucking PlayStation motherfuckers, they went out and they griped. They were like, "Are you serious? I gotta hook my phone up to this splitter? That ain't nothing but a splitter, splitter and a I'm be doing too much weird shit. A splitter and a switch. That's all it is.
All right.
It's a splitter and a switch. You got so many wires, so you can just play Splatoon 1.5 on your Switch.
Wow.
You might as well use Discord on your phone.
Oh yeah.
The PC guys been doing it for years.
I love the Switch now.
Yeah.
So you got to get and then they got a special headset that that hang back and all this. And I'm like, are you serious? So you want me to go spend $360? You want me to do that? But then also buy this extra peripheral that I got wires all around. Don't the damn man? It's like, what the hell? They do not want.
A kid might choke himself with that, man. They gotta be careful.
They do
sounds
not.
funny, but it's a good point.
They must know, and I don't know. In their countries, a whole lot of pedophiling going on. I don't know. They do not really want people to communicate. And then I loved it when I saw a Nintendo guy show. He said, "Man, look at the Xbox One, the OG Xbox. Look at this. And it looks."
Oh yeah, the headset. Yeah, it was more simplified, but still,
it was more
less wires.
Then this what you got us
15
doing
years ago. Yeah.
So it's a
because you
got
to connect the adapter to the phone, and then from the phone to the headset, or the adapter to the headset, and then from the adapter back on the Switch, on the what you call it, on the docking bay. So it's a hot mess. It's worse than the Kinect with the S, and I thought that was bad.
Wow. And that ain't bad, man. That make that look like it's that made me look that's real good.
So they want you to carry the docking bay, the phone, and the headset with the Switch.
But I love
the Kinect. All you needed was the adapter. They sent it
exactly. To you no, that thing was in the way.
You got to pay for this.
No, the brick was in the way when that's supposed to protect the console.
But they sitting there, and I like how they fighting. Like, this ain't right. If Microsoft could do this up 10 years ago, up 10 years ago on original, even Sony did it up 10 years ago.
Yes, they did. They had that Sony Online thing that they only had one game. Outbreak, right? That's the only game I think that played online. But they had something, though. They did have something.
Yeah, but Sony's shit is bugging too. You got to use like one ear piece headsets because it only comes out. The audio only comes out from one side.
Yeah, they do sell a lot of shitty peripherals. I mean, remember the multi-tap?
Yeah. That was a hot mess.
They sold you a multi-tap, but they ain't delivered no games for it. Like, all right, so you got a
I think it was one.
What?
It was one, yeah.
That's just some bullshit, man. A lot of people bought that multi-tap too.
Yeah, when the Dreamcast did it, it was an outburst. Oh, what the hell is this crap?
Oh, the Dreamcast was part of the console. You can plug in 4 controllers. But
when they sold the multi-tap separate to give you up the option to play with 8 people, they were like, "Oh, look at this shit!"
Just to be like Dreamcast. That's all they did. That's the only reason they did it. Oh yeah, we got 4-player co-op too. So where's the games?
Dreamcast gave you 8. They only gave you 4 with the tap.
And so, Sega. Did you get to see anything on that Iron Galaxy thing, or what are your opinions as far as the way the ponies have been reacting to this news?
Well, the issue that I have with Sony guys, they can say whatever they want to say, but we're not hurting for games by any means. Especially if you're an Xbox guy. They just released Game Pass today, which is awesome. Right? We have more indie games now than they do, and they're actually pretty good. We have backwards compatibility, which I've been enjoying watching Hebot man play those old games, dude. I watched him play Shinobi. That was awesome. We're at a point now. There's nothing that the PlayStation has for me personally. Like I don't own a PlayStation, so I can't speak directly about their indie games or what they have, what they don't have. But what I can say for me personally, and especially as a consumer, is they have nothing that's going to make me go over there, like go out today and buy a PlayStation 4. Right now, and in the future, even with E3 right around the corner, I don't see them having anything that'll entice me to go buy that system at all.
Okay.
So
I feel you.
for a lot of these guys that are doing this, it's their business, right? It's their game, it's their intellectual property, it's their right to sell the game the way they want to sell it. But in this day and age, man, if your goal is to limit the base of your consumer, then go right ahead. Because we all know, because we've seen the chart that Microsoft people, even though
Buy
we don't have the
games.
bigger base, we buy games. And
That's right.
not only do we buy games, we did not just buy games, but we also support the services. And that's why
Yes.
Microsoft is doing Mixer, and that's why Microsoft is giving us multiplayer.
Yes.
They understand that. They understand their business model. They understand the consumers. And if these people choose not to participate, then that's at their own detriment. I mean, I don't wish them ill, man. I hope they do well. Because I'm not hurting, man. I'm not thirsty. So,
No, definitely not, man. We're trying to work through our backlog as it is now.
I feel you, man. I feel
definitely,
you.
yo. And just recently they dropped Assassin's Creed 3. I had never finished it on the 360. I was at the ending. And then I downloaded it on my 360, I mean my Xbox One real quick. And then I was like, should I use the cloud save when I'm at the end? Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna just start it from scratch. I started the motherfucker from scratch, and I'm on sequence 5 now. Right, so I was putting in work the last couple of days, but I love the hell out that game. The way it looks, people, dude, it's a beautiful fucking backwards compatible title, man. I mean, it looks crisp. All right, I think it looks better than Black Flag in some respects, yo. And this is a last gen game. All right, so I was like, damn, they should throw out Black Flag back compat. See how that bitch looks like and shit. Know what I'm saying?
Probably will.
Yeah, it even helped the performance. Yeah,
I know the performance is just incredible, man. Especially as I was playing it, dude, I had chills, man. While I was playing, I was like, oh shit, Horizon Zero Assassin. Damn. I was like, this shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? My cousin that has a PS4, he's there looking at me. He was watching me play Assassin's Creed 3 like a motherfucker. He's like, put Assassin's Creed 3. I want to see how that look like.
Right.
He seeing me playing it. He's like, yo, that shit looks good. That shit looks official.
Shit, Livewire
wait until you see the combat.
Is the ultimate fucking proof. He been rocking on that Phantom Dust, and that shit he's stuck. He's official. That shit is.
Oh no, I know he's been rocking on that Phantom Dust, man. I fucking played Phantom Dust this morning, just a little while before we started the podcast. I was playing Phantom Dust, and I had to stop it. I was like, let me stop now because I'm gonna get into it.
Phantom Dust had shit.
Yeah. Phantom Dust is dust for Livewire. He can't let it go. Yeah, and it's an old game.
But see, that's that official Xbot dust. It ain't that pony dust. Right? But it's not that pony dust, people.
You know, but the crazy thing is, I haven't even jumped into the multiplayer like that. I'm just playing.
I know. Yo, y'all downloaded the free cards?
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah,
Live. You know what's wild about Phantom Dust? That game was published by Microsoft in Japan, but in America they didn't publish it. It was Majesco, right? As opposed to something like Neo that was published by the actual guys. What's their name? Tecmo, right? In Japan, but then Sony decided at last minute to publish it here in America. You know, even though they're a Japanese console, and they didn't, favor their homeland or their home people in their homeland. That shit is just wild. And people talk about Microsoft being haters of Japan and that they don't try to be really forge with the Japanese culture. What are you, fucking stupid? They tried the best they can, and it's Japan don't care. They don't want to change.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're not gonna change.
Exactly.
That's why, like my boy, Forever said the other day, go watch Gun Ho with Michael Keaton, and you'll see, what it's all about.
Yeah, they're homogenous, man. They go by the beat of their own drum, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, you gotta understand that Japan they just have their own shit. Like there's nothing that America.
They have their own taste. I mean, just think about a lot of those Japanese simulators. Right?
Think about it. The only thing that sells well in Japan is the iPhone, and it's only because the iPhone is unique compared to any other phone. I mean, people rock out with.
I'm glad you brought that up, though. You brought up the iPhone because I have a lot of ponies talk about like, oh no, they know other products. I was like, yeah. Well, ask 10 people in Japan about a Samsung, and maybe one might know what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
10 people.
No, because all right, because when you're in Japan, they got J phones, they got AU phones, they got Casios, they have I'm trying to remember what else. Because they're all about these like I don't even like everybody has flat screens right now, but when I was in Japan for the short while I was there, they were all about the whole flip phone sideways. Like their flip phones, like everybody flip phone was like a flip phone, right? But their shit would rotate at the top, and you could point it like a camera, like a video camera. That's how they had they had their flip phones like that, and it used to record up to like 5 minutes or some shit. Like my boy Yamada out there, he was a cool ass dude, and like he took me to his other friend's dorm. Well, not dorm. He had like apartments at Tokyo University or some shit like that. And he was telling me all these, like showing me these videos. Like this motherfucker is perverted. Like he had mad bitches on fucking tape. Shit was crazy, yo. I was like, cause yo, the crazy thing about Japanese dudes is like either they're super docile or they're just like overly arrogant. Like there aren't that many dudes that are just like smack dab in the middle. Like either they're just like, oh yeah, I don't know if this girl will like me, and oh man, I just don't know. Or they're like, yo, bitch, drop your panties. Like there's nobody like there's not that many dudes that are just like right in the middle. So anyway, so we're talking to the dude, and this will lead into like some shit that I had on Twitter, and like a lot of cats was barking at me back and forth. But like I'm sitting in the dorm, and we're like dudes playing R. Kelly. I was like, oh shit, you playing that R. Kelly? I was like, yeah, he in trouble. Mind you, this is like 2004, 5 when I'm over there. So I'm like, yo, yeah, R. Kelly in trouble and shit. Like he out here fucking with them young bitches. He was like, where are they? How young are they? I was like, I was like, they're 14, man. That thing's crazy, right? He was like, nah, man, 14 is like that's a good age. He was like, now if they was 11, then that'd be questionable. I was like, the fuck?
No, that's the way they think. Like in Japan, yo. He's on point. You're not off on that line.
Yo, but the shit was crazy. Like he was like they were explaining to me, like, yo, you gotta understand, like, especially when you're in the city, not so much in the country, because in the country it's different, but in the city, like you got a lot of businessmen that like when you in Tokyo, you just be seeing all these girls walking around with Gucci and Fendi. I was like, damn, these bitches got money. No, these bitches got sugar daddies. Like, like 17, 16-year-olds with like 40, 50-year-old sugar daddies, man. They be buying them all that shit. So like a lot of dudes, what they do is they date these younger chicks. So they'll be like, you have dudes that are in college dating chicks in high school. It should be crazy, yo. But they was like, yo, that's the fucking norm. It's not like if you like, it's not something that's like
inappropriate.
It's not something it's not like it's something that's praised. Like, oh, you know, you're supposed to be dating a 14-year-old, but it's not something that people would just make a big deal out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's part of their culture. It's ingrained into their culture.
It'd be no different if you're looking at a senior dating a freshman in high school. Like that's how they equate it to.
Right.
So that's why all the animes and games feature Japanese scroll girls. Oh,
exactly, dude. Now you know.
Yeah, because the crazy thing is like they be like that's who they be dating, them 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old girls, like them business dudes. That's who they be dating, yo.
They said only 11 is questionable for some 12 on up is all good, right?
No.
12 on up is all good, right? Just 11 is questionable.
Yeah, but when I'm talking, when I say 11, that's for like the younger guys. Like an older guy wouldn't date no young chick that's under 14 and nothing. Like, but the younger, like the 22, the 23-year-old guy, he would date somebody that age because he can't get the 17-year-old girl because she already got a boyfriend that's 45. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I like to feel empowered. I like to feel empowered because they treat their women like they're beneath them. So they want to stay relevant. Yeah. The only way they could do that is by manipulating the younger girls because they don't know.
Now the thing is, I want everybody to think like every 40-year-old guy has
It's
a
like
freaking
right.
yeah. It doesn't like that. That'd be ridiculous. Like you should, that'd be like assuming that everybody.
But it was enough for you to notice. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, man, yo, Keybox, son. Listen, yo, there were so many times I'm in Tokyo, right? And my crib was in Shinjuku, right? Which is right outside of I was in Saitama. I forget. I can't. Wakoshi Saitama, something like that. Some crazy ass name. But I was in Shinjuku, right? That's where my school was. And when I used to come out the building, like late at night when we used to be out, like we'll go study and then we go like drink and shit like that, which they was mad cool. I'll get to that second, right? But yo, on any given Friday, there is guaranteed to be multiple businessmen passed out in the fucking street, like in a fucking 3-piece suit, pissy drunk, just laying on the stairs, like like garbage. Yo,
Yoshida and them, yeah, that's them.
Yo, that shit was crazy. Yo, but no lie, my mentor when I was out there, yo, dude was cool as hell. I came out there on a Tuesday. He took me out on a Wednesday. Got me drunk as fuck. I was riding my bike home, drunker than a motherfucker.
My dog, that sound like me, man.
Yo, screaming at motherfuckers driving like you on the wrong side of the street, motherfucker. Like,
oh damn, that's right. You're in Japan.
You lucky they didn't chop you up and try to make sushi out of you, man.
The crazy thing was like, all right, so I ride my bike, right? And I leave that shit out like maybe like the last month I was there. I was like, oh, I was gonna bring my shit in, but I was like, nah, fuck that. You know, this is Japan. This shit all good. You know what I mean? I leave my bike out there, come back outside. Somebody stole that shit. I was mad as fuck. I was like, damn, I gotta walk to school now. God damn. So I had to get up an extra hour just to walk to school. That shit was whack as hell.
Wow.
Hell yeah, especially after you was having such a good night.
I was like, how the hell y'all niggas gonna do this to me? This is Japan. What happened to y'all fucking honor?
They were like, it's like, fuck this motherfucker, fuck this outsider. Let's make him walk.
Oh no, you can't be messing with that. You gonna have them motherfucking tie. I ain't gonna say I said tie rats.
Yakuza. Yeah, they be out there.
Do they still refer to all outsiders as gaijin?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
It's just all outsiders, right?
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. Minorities, when you're in Japan, you're treated okay. You know what I mean? You're treated okay. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you're treated okay. Now the thing is, I don't know. It's different for every case. Like, cause like some white people, like if a Japanese girl is dating a white guy, sometimes that shit's accepted. Sometimes it's not. It just depends on the family. You know what I mean? Like, some
man, take me to the army base. Take me to the United States Army base. Y'all ain't saw nobody like me in what?
I'm just ready. He's ready.
I'm coming out.
Like I'm just saying like that is just perceived.
I can get on
but I'll tell you one thing. When the one thing I was cool with when the Yakuza was out there saying all that, man, America doing all this, America doing all that, and I'm talking to the dude like, yo, what's going on? He's like, oh yeah, they mad at America. I was like, oh shit. He was like, I'm American. He'd be like, nah, he's cool, man. You black though. I was like, that's what's up.
Wow, Sega, that's foul, right?
No, I've been in Frisco where that's when I knew the shit was real. And I was out there, I worked for an airline. I got transferred for a couple of months. And we rode up to Jack London Square. We in Oakland. And my boy, we in a company van. And he, you know how people is, jump into your parking spot when you know that you had your light on to get in.
Yeah.
These fools jumped out in suits, like in the suits with no ties on. They looked like they was motherfucking. They looked like they was on some shit. I see dragging things all on their shit. I said, "Hey man, you watch these fools?" I said, "Hey, we finna move." You know what I'm saying? He was like, who do I say, man, you know about these triads and these motherfuckers, man? They rule this shit. Ain't no Bloods and Crips up here. Fuck that it is, but they run this. I ain't trying to die. You know, so I said, better move this man. You know what I'm saying? I don't play. Better move. And he was like, man, this man is about 5. He's about 5'2". I don't care.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That man might hit me, man. That might hit me. He might hit me with a double, triple gainer swamp kick. You know what I'm saying? And cut my neck off.
That was crazy.
San Francisco is mad Asian, bro. San Francisco, Hawaii. Hawaii's hella Japanese, yo. Hella Japanese.
Sega
So I'm like, I'm not playing with these people. I said, I ain't playing with these people. So when I said, move, my boy was like, man, I said, you see them dragons on their arms? Man, that's they triad. They somebody. They ruthless.
Exactly.
They somebody. And
I ain't about to get cut up.
Nobody ain't going through that much pain unless they fucking plan on dishing it out.
So he sat there and he said, man, I appreciate it. He said, man, how you know what I was? I said, man, I didn't want to tell him corny like I was watching movies. No, I see when y'all came out. Y'all came out looking like businessmen, but you come on, go in that trunk and had a bunch of Uzis, R8s, and everything, and spray the whole area. Only thing you gonna do is what? Different medical community around this motherfucker. Different medical community. You gonna get back and get shit back in one. Instead of one chin, you one sin. You know what I'm saying? You coming back. So I ain't playing with the motherfucker. I was like, man, that's something I ain't finna fight. We ain't got no gun. We ain't trying to fight. We on here on business.
Yeah.
You know, better leave these people alone. Just because they small, man. Shit, man, come on. Don't get Jackie Chan around this motherfucker.
It depends on where you at, man. If you in Tokyo, people are way taller, and it's like New York. You just see you're gonna see bigger people in the city than you do in the country. There's no doubt about that, man. Like I seen a chick, and mind you, I'm like 6'6". So I'm walking in Tokyo. I see this chick walking down the street. She gotta be like 5'11", maybe 6 foot. Bad than a motherfucker. I'm telling you, like, yo, it's just like New York. Like when you walking in Tokyo, it's like New York, but just nothing but Japanese people everywhere. And I'm telling you, when I'm telling you these bitches dress like New York, yo, they dress to kill. Dress to kill. Like they be wearing that shit with the heels and all of that shit, makeup, blah blah, all that shit. So they be walking around there. Yo, I tell you, when I went to the Sony building, I was like, yo, I realized some shit for real, man. I was like, yo, if you an ugly motherfucker in this world in Japan, you are fucked. Like especially if you're a woman, if you don't have an education, this shit is a wrap. You outside cleaning up garbage. But if you pretty and dumb as a door now, your ass is inside in the cool air, fucking doing hand gestures like, look at this cell phone. This is our Sony Vio, whatever the fuck that shit was called. This is our Sony this. Look at our PlayStation. Yo, that shit is crazy, yo. PlayStation's everywhere in Japan, too. Everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That Nintendo. Damn, who the fuck is sleeping?
I think that was Z-Rock bouncing around and shit.
Yo, this is like we all fucking Xbox Live.
Yeah, man, we go too long for the man.
Yo, my man was.
Well, I got one last thing though on the docket though, man. And the only reason I'm bringing it up because I like these games. It's actually some backwards compatible titles. Supposedly they got leaked, I guess, ahead of time. All right, but I figure Ubisoft is going to be doing an announcement pretty soon. But on back compat coming, you know, is Splinter Cell Conviction and Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. All right, so let me hear from you real quick, Sega. What are your thoughts on this? Also, it was Sega that was taking that out.
Yeah.
All right, yo, Heba, what's your thoughts on this, man? What do you take on these? I know you play a lot of indies, but let's see.
Well, both those games.
Sorry, guys, my mic was off.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother. I'll pick up after.
Both those games are really good games, both of them. And I didn't get to finish neither one of them. I played like halfway through both of them. So if they come back with compat, you know what time it is, time to play some old school compat games. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yo, I'm ready for that shit, man. I've been waiting for Splinter Cell to come back compat for a mean minute, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's like I'm in the same fucking boat. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are here too. Sega, what are your thoughts on that game coming? Those games coming?
Yeah, dude, I think it's good, man. It's like one of my favorite series.
Someone is sleeping. Shit.
I think it's Rock.
Yeah, I think it's Rock though. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you.
I thought it was your mic. I was like, damn, your mic is mad nasal.
That sound like live
Yo, that only happened a few, like 4 or 5 times. Yo.
That's hope.
My ass
That's what you
was
were
sick,
saying?
bro.
Yeah, dude, I love that series. So any kind of game that they can bring backwards compatible, dude, I think it's good because even if it's a game that I might not like, there's somebody out there that likes it. So it's just more options for people to have. So I think it's really good that they did this program. Hopefully, we'll see that applied a little bit better with the Game Pass as well.
Oh hell yeah! 'Cause I saw in the Game Pass they broke it down, man. They broke it down like the 360 titles, the Xbox One titles, the
I don't
Xbox
think they have
exclusives.
Ubisoft shit in there though. As far as I know.
No, I didn't. I don't think I've seen any of those either.
No, but man, I'll put this way, man. I just started up Tekken 7. They made me ask me what country I am, what English I am. Want to give me that ukulele? I ain't gonna read. What kind of bullshit is this? I don't want to do all this shit.
As a matter of fact, yo, what are your thoughts on those games coming over? Splinter Cell Conviction?
Man, I beat Splinter Cell. I'll play it again, just on GP. I love to put that motherfucker on Mixer. Y'all hear me? Cause think about when I get on that shit, man. What I did the other night when I did with even old Watch Dogs 1, you can hear how I react to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear me lie, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? Kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all be complaining. It's like you can interact, and that's a game that I know I got to interact. If I got to sign another motherfucking agreement, I don't know what the hell I'm signing. I hope I ain't signing my soul to the devil. You know what I'm saying? No, this is before you can play the game.
I know.
You got to slow way down.
I think that's how they figure out and they keep data of the demographic of who's playing it and where.
Yeah, you're gonna get the demographic when I cuss. Watch. After I get watch. You gonna hear me?
I just want to play the motherfucking game.
I ain't called the old lady yet. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna cuss me out. You know what I'm saying? I told her I was doing homework when I'm with y'all, so don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't call Moreno.
Yeah,
don't tell on your side hop. You know what I'm saying?
I know I can't front though. I've been really looking forward to those games. Splinter Cell Conviction, that game looked beastly.
The story though.
Yeah, the story was dope as hell.
Think about it was even with Splinter Cell 1, I loved it. You know what? I almost finished beating it. But thing about it was I didn't mind. I think my brother was sitting there. My brother was young because I got like 12 on my brother. I got 12 years on him. And he was sitting there like, why are you playing? And he saw it. I was doing like how you put the thing under the door. And that was something innovative. I'm like, and that was only on Xbox. I'm like, damn, this shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to sit there and think, like, how I'm gonna pick these guys off. I can't go in here gun blazing.
No doubt, no doubt.
More that the game innovated, people start gun blazing. I like how I can tag somebody and that was cool. Like, man, I ain't got to do, man, you did the work for me.
Oh yeah. Yo, E-Rock, you there?
Yo, I'm here. Yeah.
All right, because we was hearing some snoring earlier. We wasn't sure if that was you.
Oh no. It sound like somebody's had a pot of tea going on for the last 3 hours.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, right. Some shit like that. But anyway, yo, E-Rock, what are your thoughts on these games actually coming out on back compacts? Splinter Cell Conviction, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter?
Man, it's all good. We get more and more. And I enjoyed Splinter Cell Conviction when it came out back in 2010, man. I enjoyed that game a lot, man. That adventure with Sam Fisher and graphically was on point. It was fantastic.
Greedy.
Yeah, man, it was gritty, and this is what I like about the whole Xbox ecosystem, man. You got Game Pass, you got Xbox games with gold, you got backwards compatibility with which people are trying to downplay and say, oh, we don't want that, or you guys are happy for old games. Like, man, you guys are fools, man. I mean, anybody that gives you a chance to
why do a lot of those AAAs hit #1 on Amazon when they're announced?
Exactly, man. Exactly. Xbox is saying, look, man, you ain't gotta your thousands of dollars you spent on your 360 collection, that wasn't a wasted investment. You could play it now on your Xbox One. Man, that's on point, man. That's on point.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's actually listening to the consumer, right?
Plus you don't have to keep your console, it saves space,
And all the things that E-Rock just listed off. Now I ask you, all you Sony fans and the ponies, Who's for the gamer?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Listen. When anytime somebody tells me some bullshit like, "Oh, well, backwards compatible doesn't matter," I always tell them a game I haven't played is a new game to me, motherfucker.
That's right.
Excellent.
Exactly. Yo. Well said. Well said.
You fucking retarded? You bugging? If I didn't
Yeah,
play
because
it?
there's a lot of games on back compare I hadn't tried yet, man. That I actually
Damn
started
right.
trying this generation.
And another
You'd be
thing
like,
that's
yo.
good about Splinter Cell is that it's exclusive. You can't play it anywhere else.
Exactly. That is an exclusive.
Conviction is exclusive.
Yeah.
Just like Witcher 2 and just like Condemned. Those are all exclusives.
And for people that want that old school advanced warfighter feel for Ghost Recon, yo, they putting that motherfucker back out, yo. You're gonna be commanding helicopters, you're gonna be commanding tanks, UAVs, drones, I mean everything, yo.
That's just
Advanced warfighter was the shit.
too.
Mm-hmm. That shit was some deep shit, yo. Can't find. That's when Sony started. That's when Ubisoft really started stepping up their game.
It'd be funny if the reason why that was leaked is because they're probably going to give it away if they do have the marketing deal with Splinter Cell with a new one.
That would be sick, yo. I would really want a new Splinter Cell at E3. That shit.
Yeah, it's about time, man. Blacklist 2 needs to go backwards. That's another one.
I know.
Hey, Ubisoft tried to hire me yesterday, and I told them I was decline. Because the Lakers hired me, you know what I'm saying, as a consultant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like, Juan is an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur nigga. That's what I am. I'm a diamond. That's right. But like I say,
man with a sense of humor.
I tell you, you gotta. Hey, Sunday. It's gonna be a great time. Cause I'm gonna put this way. I'm gonna kick the motherfuckers while they down. I don't mind kicking the pony while they down.
No,
a motherfucking weirdo. I don't mind kicking y'all motherfuckers while y'all down, and y'all might see the OG hunter. That motherfucker might come straight out the closet. Might don't listen to tell K. Maybe I'll be in my ear. You gotta calm down. I might tell him, shut up. Got to turn my head. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Bradley motherfucking stanky ass, stable motherfuckers. Come on with this bullshit. Nobody want. I already foresee myself. You know how that's why I call myself the LeVar Ball of gaming now. Because I foresee this shit.
Yeah.
Triple dog, dare any of y'all motherfuckers. I ain't got no friends over there. So Puerto Rock can get it. All of them can get it. Y'all defend some shit. I'm saying names.
You can hear them now. Well, it may have more powerful console and better looking multi-platforms, but it doesn't have any games. It's gonna be all kinds of hoof clicking, all kinds of backpedaling.
Man, if you
wait a minute, talking about backpedaling, wasn't Puerto Rock supposed to come out on the podcast at one moment?
Come on, what?
Sworn.
No, he on DirectX. He be on what's called tomorrow. Him and I think I don't know if it's him and Jay Bart. You know what I'm saying? I destroyed the council that one video. They ain't been good since. I came in that motherfucking Hiroshima, that bastard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I remember at one time though, before the whole thing ruckus popped off with Hebot. Hebot told me, it was like, oh yeah, Puerto Rock is gonna be on in like 3 weeks. He went to like
Puerto Rock. I can get Puerto Rock. If y'all want Puerto Rock, we can get Puerto Rock. Puerto Rock got sense now. He kicked off Titanfall Princess. He don't want to commit. He don't want to officially say he kicked her off. But nigga, you kicked her off, man. Just be a man. I said that in the pocket. I was in my office. I'm like, hey, just tell everybody you kicked her ass off. It's all right. Shit. I fired my own homie. I drunk with him the same night. Why you fired me? Because you don't like to come to the flight on time. You my man. I still bringing over fifth, and we still cool with you. I can't work with you. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. And then people like they want to take, I don't want to hurt. No, I don't kick it, man. Come on. If she was wrong, she was wrong. If she was right, she was right. I believe if I went off on a whole different level and something like that, y'all gonna sit there and vote me off the goddamn island. I'm gonna be on the island by myself like it's Castaway. Tom Hanks. Looking, you know what I'm saying? Looking to know how to fish. And I don't even eat fish. That's what people got to understand. That's what I want. People have to sit there and start respecting these podcasts. And if he did that, he did it for a reason. in Puerto Rico.
Instead of
I'ma
naming
call
him
Puerto
Basketball
Rico.
Wilson, you name him Pony, right?
Yeah, you know.
According to what he said, he lost a lot of subscribers too.
But you know what? These subscribers
Word?
ain't loyal.
He
Everybody
lost
else.
subscribers. What happened though? What happened? What went down with Titanfall and Puerto Rico? I don't know the whole. I
Okay,
don't
this
know
is
the
what
scoop.
I got told the other night. This is what I got told the other night. I was in park. I was in a thing. It was an Xbox Live. We was playing Injustice. This is what I got told. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's officially true, but I guess she got mad. You know, I know Fame Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? He would take podcasts and everything. I guess she didn't agree what he said, and she called him a bunch of faggots and all type of shit and all that other stuff. Now, man, voices, you know, he got a lot of treble with not a lot of bass. You know what I'm saying? I understand that too.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, but you know, I'm not gonna disrespect. Man, we kind of been cool. He was actually We Game here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know, you know what I'm saying, he's part of We Game here and all stuff like that. But he's never been disrespectful. So I guess he got disrespectful.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck about us though. That's a fact.
You know what? That's some of that stuff.
I said it. In fact,
I
don't give a fuck about us.
I don't. You see, I don't support all that shit. You see, I start supporting people that support me.
Exactly.
That's what I've been starting doing now. You know what I'm saying? I might be friends with you, we can laugh and giggle, but if you don't support me, I ain't gonna support your shit. Because if I can sit there and take the time out of my day, even if I don't even watch the whole video, and I can hit the thumbs up, that's a part of support. That means even if I don't even respect what you're even saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't disagree with that. Hit that regardless. That's showing support. You know what I mean?
If you put a thumbs up or a thumbs down, leave a comment and listen to 5 minutes. That's support. I don't want to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't give shit. I don't care if you leave a comment. See, think about this. I'm thinking about people when I tell you this shit. I'm weird. I don't give a damn. I'm not going to beg you for a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thumbs up. You can thumbs this motherfucker down 120 times. And no, I'm not trying to be the next YouTube star. I'm trying to be the next barbecue pitmaster. People let me, but these motherfuckers won't let me right here because they want to come attack me every goddamn 5 minutes. They always want to be on attack mode. But people, we got to settle down. And before, you know, a lot of times people make videos because they're in rage. Time is sit back and think sometimes. Because I did a lot of my shit. I was in straight rage mode. And I'm like, you know what? Let me get everybody. Because some things, I'm like, let me get it all at one time. Like what Live do. Live sit there and do it rationally. He can not talk to himself for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't do that. That's something different that I can't do.
The man loves himself. It is what it is.
No.
At least there ain't people here on suicide watch.
Yeah, but you know what he does it sounds like how can I say, like a raw or no, it sounds like it's a talk show, but matter of fact, he sound like a Wendy Williams. You know, Wendy ain't got nobody on her team. Nobody don't like that. But she can hold
in the background.
She can hold a conversation. You know what I'm saying, with herself. You know what I'm saying? And then people come in, he can see what they saying and he not involved in with it.
Right.
Like ping, ping, ping. That's something that's different. See, people, we got to quit copying off our copy of ourselves. Now, what Nancy did, that's what she did. I didn't hear it. That's why I got told. Might have been less than what she was. She might call him only a faggot once. But he decided, you know, to cut ties with her.
Wow.
You know? But don't blame us for your downfall. You get to say that you the Irish car bomb. That's why I was nicknamed Irish. If you guys watch TNA, if y'all watch ODB, she got see the trailer park trash with the big titty. She wild, she get loaded. That's Titanfall Princess.
Yeah.
Because when you get loaded, that's what you is. And that's what you is do to be the best at it. Be the best at go on another podcast and wreck it off. You know what I'm saying? Wreck it off. You might be known enough to say you the Irish car bomb. People might like, let me get the Irish car bomb out. But a lot of people don't respect because you start kicking around people calling you a tranny. You just supporting the Weapon Wheel used to eat her ass up. Now I'm buying a shirt. Come on, where's your mind at? I can't respect you. I respect you as a person. I respect you as Nancy, but I can't respect you as Titanfall. Because you everywhere. You everywhere. But I can respect you as Nancy. I have no problem with Nancy, but when it comes to Titanfall, you everywhere, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
we ain't never say you could come back home. We ain't saying like, well,
we ain't saying nothing about Titanfall. She
good. Yeah, So if you need to come back home, you might come back home, Titanfall. Right. You come back home and get right. You know what I'm saying? You like that girl off of Forrest Gump right now.
I had the pleasure of meeting her.
Oh my gosh.
I had the pleasure of meeting her on a more personal level, and she's really not a bad person. I'll be honest. I cannot. The problem with her is I think she has a very like either bipolar or she has a defense mechanism where she just doesn't know how to talk without losing her shit. You know?
Yeah.
I know people joke around, oh, those are Jersey girls. Yeah, it's funny, but it's not. That's not always the case. We're adults, first and foremost. And if she wants people to look at her differently at any point in her life, if she's going to stay on YouTube or gaming, she needs to learn to control herself because then it's going to make her look worse and worse every time.
For one, is she a woman? She's a woman.
Yeah,
one. And a lot of these motherfuckers don't respect women. And I hate that. They don't keep us on equal ground. I can get my girl D, Leon. I can get Lady Infamous. I can go get my girl, you know what I'm saying, Hot Genie, and kick, and they can kick our ass into several lot of games. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. You know, women. I can call out a whole bunch, lady. You know, I can call a whole bunch of women out that game. So she already got that. You know what I'm saying, on her. But when one person do something to you, you don't give up on everybody else. Especially if everybody else will give it to you. Just because you get a whole lot of hate, embrace the hate.
Right.
Embrace it because you know what, you're doing something right. But see, a lot of people, when they get on YouTube, they can't take.
Nope.
I gotta get off. I'm getting off. I'm shut down my channel for what?
Right. And the other thing, she really is a gamer. She plays games. It's not like she doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, but I'm explaining to her. I mean, I'm explaining in general with this YouTube shit. Do it because you enjoy it. Don't do it to try to be the motherfucking. You ain't being PewDiePie. PewDiePie is PewDiePie. You ain't gonna be Rich Tech USA, whatever that motherfucking name is. I don't watch this shit. Boogie. That's what he should have given me. Give me my show. Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Boogie. I don't know to take Boogie to Jenny Jones. Tell Jenny Jones make it or Jenny Craig.
Oh no. All those guys, I love Microsoft.
You know what I'm saying? I don't the Angry Joes. I used to like Angry Joe. Then I saw Angry Joe True Colors. All right, Angry Joe. If I see them, I would tell them in their face.
Don't even mention his name around me.
I will actually see them. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Hey, you know you be on some fugazi shit, but I guess that shit sell. Because I understand if what they doing is to sell their brand and they want to sell their soul, that's cool. I have no problem. I have no problem with them personal. But when it comes to
trying to expand his demographic. Yeah, you know, he gotta be for everybody. So if he has to put a dildo near his face in order to get viewers to stay around, that's what he's gonna do.
Well, then somebody
he be like, Joe, put on this strap on and slap me with it. All right.
And I'm gonna say about and then I got another one thing else.
Go up their ass or some shit like that.
Well, but I put this way, y'all motherfuckers out here mad at these girls that's on Switch showing their titties and their ass, and a lot of them is flat asses. They ain't big asses. This guy got a G-string in, and they got some high heels on, and motherfucker giving them money.
Wow.
You know what? Go find you one of them little tenders yourself and have them on your stream and let them do a twirl when you kill somebody, when you get a 10th kill on Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad, you know what I'm saying, because they found a niche. They're not gamers, but you know what? They hustling.
Exactly.
They hustling. They ain't shooting nobody. They ain't hurting nobody and none of that. So I'm so tired of. Well, I'm coming over to Mixer because of all the toxic stuff that's on Twitch. Oh man, you think I'm gonna try to find me a Twitch group? Man, I told me I got this little side chick. I might make my little bet tomorrow night. If your ass come over here, what you just showed me with that, you know what I'm saying, with them, you know what I'm saying, with that bra. Mixer say ain't no bra and panties. I'm gonna put you on while we playing games together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut my camera on. Shit, I'm gonna hustle too.
You get 4 bitches on Mixture, bro.
Oh, shit, man.
Exactly. You got us the 4, yo.
Oh, wait. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Oh, she killed me. Oh, okay. I got to slap myself twice. Yeah, you know what? You can't twerk because you ain't got no ass to twerk. But you know what I'm saying? Just slap it twice. You know how many motherfuckers gonna come? Because it's what? Sex sells.
Yeah.
And they found another medium that it sells.
Look at just,
you know what I'm saying? They playing.
Look at the top 10 females on Twitch. You'll know.
I don't even know their name. But no, people. I have people come at me like, "Why you accept?"
One of them is actually a full-blown model, son. And she's like in the top 2.
Well,
Right?
shit. Hey, man, I need to get her number, man. I need to, man, say I can put her on intro media, man. Shit, I need to go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't told people like, let's go show some little cleavage or something. You got some big ass titties.
Oh yeah.
You ain't got to get naked.
Dude, I've been trying to convince Sexy Assassin forever to do that shit on Twitch.
They nerds. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, trying to get that thirsty view. Yeah, drooling, be like, yo, send it off. Yo, ma, you looking mad attractive. yo, do you got a boyfriend? No, I don't. I'm just this innocent gamer. Oh my god, she's so innocent. Like, what the fuck?
Can I get your can I get your can I get your Snapchat? Oh, it's gonna cost you $50. Cha-ching.
I'd be like, you can hit me in my DMs. I'll send you a reply every time, but you gotta send hit my Patreon at least $10 to $20, and the more money you send, the longer the message. You'll be like, oh shit,
man, these motherfucking Matter of fact, I'm gonna use Zobi, man. Zobi got off I call them nigga nerds. That's what they are. They can be white, black, anybody. I'm calling them nigga nerds because that's what they're gonna run to.
I'm saying that, yo, you know what? To be honest, Bone, this is where a lot of pimps are going, though. You know, it's internet pimping. No, I'm dead ass.
No, I'm with you. No,
there's mad hoes that's on the internet playing video games.
No, you forgot. It's already internet sites that's already that allow that, like My Free Cams and Chat You Bait. Yes, I know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. Shit. I had a couple of chicks on that bad boy I met, you know what I'm saying? And I was making them money. I ain't saying I'm no pimp, I'm a player.
I know a few dudes on Xbox Live and shit that have actually gone out and met and hooked up with girls that they met on Destiny. All right, you don't know how many girls be on Destiny, yo. Those guys, dudes, man, that's like fucking pussy magnet. All right, you know what I'm saying? Especially during Valentine's Day. Good lord, there was like fucking 5 females at my job that I didn't even know played Destiny. I was like, "Word, y'all be playing that shit? Let's get busy tonight, then, yo."
Yeah, so I'm trying to say, tell the truth. Like I say, man, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sex sales, anything, porno sale, motherfucking Maxim magazine sales. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, if you get one of these girls, look at Wonder Woman half naked ass right now. She's selling.
Hell yeah, that movie was lit though too. That movie was lit.
I ain't watched it, but you know what I'm saying. But if she look good, let it sell. Let it sell. Matter of fact, I might even do a trial run. I might go find one of the busted homegirls around the corner. You know what I'm saying? You willing to put on this? You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy you some McDonald's and some shit. And then you see if my channel go up. We're doing it for the state of science. You know what I'm saying?
Wendy's, at least some Wendy's. You get McDonald's.
She deserve no damn Wendy's, man. We call her Christmas, man. You see her skin? It look like leather skin, man. But she down for the cause.
Wow.
Down for the cause, though, man. You know, she'll be down for the cause. You know what I'm saying? Get a bottle of vodka. See why we try to turn. No, I can't get my channel shut down. No, we don't need to see them cookies. No, we just I told you to show sneak preview. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see all those stretch marks and shit.
Yeah, it's better. Less is more in that case, you know.
I just want to see if it blow motherfuckers sit there like, look at this nigga, how they doing? Cause see, that'd be something. Like, what this motherfucker that lost his mind? Like, yeah, this your grandma.
Because plus these chicks out here, these dudes out here, some of these dudes is thirsty as hell. So hey, make that money.
I just saw guys that met girls on Xbox and playing. Oh, that's like my girl. Oh, that's my girl. Like, no, you ain't your girl. You got her number? No, I do.
That's wishful thinking. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm. What you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. We just friends. You know what I'm saying? She got the hookup at the hotels in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's why I got her number. Phone call her every day. Yeah, you know what she look like?
Yeah, I was just listening to that interview on Trevor Noah's the Daily Show and shit. He was talking to Gabrielle Gano, I think her name is, the chick from Precious, saying how she was a sex phone worker. And she was like, yo, guess what? Most of the girls that are sex phone workers look just like her. I was like, really? So some white dude is calling up some big black chick thinking she a white dude. I mean, white chick. It's like Precious and shit. That's crazy. It's like,
that's
yo,
crazy shit, and it's actually the reality, though, man.
And you get on a
like,
Thursday night, you might be hitting Precious. Come on, see, they don't want to keep it 100. We already knocked down some monsters before. Like, damn, I was too drunk. You woke up like, damn, what the hell I do? She's smiling, cheesing and shit. This ain't money talks. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. What did I do? Where you going? Run. I'm like, oh, you know what? I got an appointment or something.
that's one of them crazy shit. It'd be like, bitch. She'd be like, let's leave together. Bitch, is you crazy?
Oh,
I'll leave first, and you leave after.
You can't. And know what? Don't you? No, son. Don't you ever call me. No more. I'll call you. You gonna call me? Hell no.
She'd be like, why don't you ever want to hang out in the daytime? Have you seen yourself?
I guess that's what that game Extinction feels like. Trying to run away from the corpse. That bitches.
Man,
Yo,
I like big and small. I love them all.
Yo, look, it's one thing. Yo, look, man, you gonna have girls that are kind of fugly, but they got good pussy. But the thing is, yo, the worst thing is when your man's leave you with his fugly chick, and people walking by looking at you like, why the fuck is you with this bitch? And you sitting there like, nah, this ain't my bitch, yo.
And she look at you. And she look at you like, you can't claim me? Hell no.
Haven't you ever been with a chick though that the first time you met her, she wasn't all that, and then fucking after a minute, you know what I'm saying, you get a few beers in you a couple of months later, and then you look at her like, damn, you don't look that bad.
Yeah. Oh no, I had one. Oh man, my man dog get on me all the time. He called her a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't fat. He called her a hamburger. So thing about it was when my boy brought her over, and we end up, you know what I'm saying? You sometimes I could turn into a rabbit, you know what I'm saying? I just, boom, boom, and we with this cahoosing. So I already got an issue. I'm like, I ain't leaving B. You know what I'm saying? That's my old lady. I ain't leaving B. So I was borderline. She was so cool. You know what? She wasn't the finest motherfucker in the world, but her attitude, her view of life was like mine. She drunk with a you know what I'm saying? My old lady drink with me. She drink what I drink. Man, she be pissy drunk in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Good Lord, though. I just realized we ain't even talking about games no more.
Yeah, man, we gotta get off this motherfucker, man. We talking about that. Man, I'm finna get old fixers from the street, this motherfucking Tekken 7 shit, man. We can talk about that shit on there. Motherfuckers sitting there like, damn, man, 100 minutes, he fuck big girls? Yes, I do. I'll fuck your moms, your sister, your cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Your grandma, I saw if she
I saw a granny that they had mega ass in the grocery store. Y'all understand? I go to what make me go love to cook, because I go to the grocery store and wow, what I be seeing. I'm like, she had gray hair in her head.
Talking about ass though, man, you made me just think something about fighting games. Tekken 7 is coming out, right? You're about to play that shit. And Injustice came out a little while ago. How come every girl in Injustice got ass for days?
No, all of them.
Most of them
Ivy don't have it. Ivy don't. Ivy don't.
Ivy got ass too, man.
No, Ivy don't. Ivy don't have. It don't seem like she got it, and Cheetah don't seem like she got it. Everybody else.
Yo, man. Yeah, I said Wonder Woman, Black Canary.
Yeah, Black Canary.
Oh, Black Canary got ass for days too, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but see, man, I put it this way. Somebody matter of fact, somebody had
What's up with all the girls in Tekken though, man?
I ain't saw them yet, so I'm trying to get it. They got big titties.
They gonna call us weirdos.
Oh yeah, they do.
Little virtual ass.
They got big titties, dude. Man, I look at it, man. Damn, that motivate, man. Sometimes I get mad for beating up Wonder Woman. I gotta whoop your ass because you on the wrong side, baby. I love you to death. But, you know, I'm gonna give you that work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so into characters right now. I don't know if I want to play with Green Arrow. I want to play with Blue Beetle. I got Next Gen the other night. That motherfucker almost had a stroke with Blue Beetle, because he liked to use Green Arrow, and I got him with that. And I said, okay, I'm kind of mastering this man kind of good in a motherfucker. Then I messed with a person that was like a level 53 yesterday, and I was 20. I was like a 39, and we went at it, and we left the armors on. We left the armors on.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, and exactly. We went down to we went down to the end. I beat him by the grace of God. By the grace of God, I beat him. I'm talking about like a low sweep beating.
Okay.
That's how I pay.
Those battles be intense, man.
Hell yeah, yo! You be going like toe to toe, and you could flip the script on them in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
like
I was playing T Reaper yesterday, man, and I've been on Injustice for 2 weeks. I really hadn't explored all the characters, man, but Damian Wayne, Robin, that with that sword, he is deadly. Joker with that motherfucking crowbar. Oh my god, yo, man, Injustice is tight, man.
They don't. To me, they don't fit. Damian don't fit to me. Damian seems like he should be on Street Fighter. He don't fit to me. That's just my point of view. He don't feel like he fit. I haven't played with Joker
character is too complex for anything that's in Street Fighter.
He's not a zoner. He's not a zoner. I don't even know what I don't even know what to even category he had. But
he a ninja, man. Think about his super. He could throw that fucking batarang and appear behind your ass.
But then basically I had somebody beat me up with this because he ended up taking what you call the sticks, and but it's a way you have to do it to get Nightwing sticks. The pole that Nightwing has.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, that reach, fuck that sword, that reach with the stick was getting me. I couldn't. Well, my man, my LG say the frames, I could not count it. He was like ping, 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 ping. I thought I was in Mortal Kombat. That's how I was feeling. Like, damn, like you play this too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't saying I'm a king in it. I hold my own. You know, I get beat, but I motivate to beat you.
Nah, but Injustice is good though. There's gonna be a character somebody's gonna like. I mean, the cast is so freaking diverse. You know, it's no repeats. I mean, we don't got Ryu, Ken, Nakuma, their godfather, their mother. I mean, seriously.
No.
We don't got a whole bunch of clones up in this bitch. They're all original, man. And I can't wait for that DLC, man. That Red Hood, that trailer, man. That motherfucker was fucking. He has a counter for Joker's crowbar, dude. Y'all saw that shit? Did you see that shit? Joker was running at him with the crowbar. He went and he counted his ass, spun his guns, and lit him the fuck up with like fucking 20 rounds. I was like, wow. Jason Todd ain't no freaking joke. And then the motherfucker runs out of bullets. He takes the gun, pops the clip out after he ran out of bullets, threw the gun in his face. The shit popped off his face. He pulled out another clip, put it in the clip, and then shot him in his face.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
If you're a DC fan, man, Injustice 2 it's a treat, man. And the story mode, all the references they made to just Justice Society and Guy Gardner and just references and Easter eggs, man. I loved it.
So I ate it all up, man. That shit was
going on about damn near 3 hours, man. We could get off.
Yes, we have, yo. So everybody, let's say our farewells and whatnot. So let's start off with J-Long, man. Oh, wait, we haven't heard from you in a minute. Is you there, J-Long?
Yeah, man. What's good, guys?
Yo, you got anything to say, though, as far as the games that we've been discussing, yo, before you sign off?
I still haven't even gotten Injustice, man. I need to get it.
Well, there's a lot of games, yo. I understand, yo. There's a fucking whole bunch of games. But yeah, continue.
Too many.
Yeah, it's been a good show, guys. As usual, we hit a lot of points. We shot the shit. You know, it was good, man. Look forward to next week's show, and yeah, have a good night.
Good shit, yo. He-Bot.
Bye, yeah. Come check me out if you want to. If you don't, oh well. Listen, no, real rap. You know, I'm having a lot of fun right now, man. I'm having a lot of fun on Mixer with everybody. I'm trying to get and hook up with all the guys, do a different game every time I get a chance. So if you want to check me out on Mixer, you can. I'm titled at He-Bot 8 or He-Bot's 8 channel with I think apostrophe S after the 8. If you want to check me out there, I'm on Twitter, obviously Powerful Gamer or Most Powerful Gamer. On Xbox, it's capital H, capital B, lowercase, everything else. He bought 8, but I will not friend you if you're a fucking troll. Trust me. And on my YouTube channel, same thing. He bought, and same thing. Capital H, capital B. Always a pleasure. Sorry I came in late, guys, but it was better late than never. Always have fun trying to put my 2 cents in it. Hopefully, you guys were entertained and enjoy my point of view. Now, what I do want to ask is I hope that we can get together and do a E3 blowout.
Already, as we already said it was already. I already said I was doing it.
Yeah.
I told you that last night. I told you, but I was dead asleep.
No. I didn't probably remember or hear you, but definitely wanted us to all get together because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's gonna be lit that day, man.
So
and good shit. It was nice having you on the show. It was always a pleasure, Keybot. Definitely.
Yeah. Remember, I can't say I'm a guest no more. So it's my house too. Damn it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. That's true.
People getting mad at me. With familia. With familia.
Yo, it is a pleasure having you back on the show again, E-Rock. Yo, say your piece, man.
Hey, man, this your boy E-Rock 8150, the Don King of Xbox. It's always great to be here with my Xbox brothers, man. Guys, Xbox lives do matter. And next week, the show before the show.
Yo, that was priceless, bro.
The show before E3, the last DirectX show before E3 minus the fraud, it's going to be lit because all hands will be on deck. Ghost Rider will be back, I'm sure. I can't wait, man. So it's been great to be here, man. I hope to see you guys next week.
Definitely, man. And I stand by you 100%. Xbox Lives do matter. Definitely, yo.
Lives do matter.
God, it was a pleasure having you on the show again, Sega. Say your bit.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Always a pleasure to be hanging out with you guys, man. If I wasn't on the show, I'd be listening to you. So, thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure, man. Xbox all in. You hope Sega forever, every out.
That's what's up, yo. Fuck yeah. Yes. Well said. Xbox Lives matter, damn it. Yo, and now you're live. Say your bit.
I think you started something. I think you started.
Yo, it's your boy Livewire. I would say check out the IGN's Scorpio preview shit. They actually showing Scorpio some goddamn love. It's about goddamn.
Wow.
They have no choice.
I'm telling you, yo, it's because Xbox Lives matter.
Yeah, but so check out my videos and check out MMC in the morning. Me and J Will or J Dubs did some special shit for the show, so check it out on Sunday.
Hell awesome. Yeah, definitely, man. And the shameless plug, know what I'm saying? Intro Media Gaming, know what I'm saying? Visit the website. And let's hear from Mr. Intro Media himself. 100, say your piece.
Man, what's up with y'all, man? Y'all know this is LeVar Baller Gaming. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what y'all think about me, what y'all care about me, but you know what I'm saying? I like to have a great time. I like to talk shit about gaming and just have some fun, be entertaining. Check my ass out. I'm about to get back on Mixer. My man's want to play Madden, but fuck Madden tonight. I'm going to play some motherfucking Tekken. I bought this shit. It cost me $60. I got a free character. They don't have all the characters everybody want, but I'm gonna play this shit till the wheels fall off. I'm trying to think what the hell I'm gonna eat.
Yo, you playing the Cullen tomorrow?
Damn, I gotta go buy that motherfucker. Yeah, I'll be playing the Cullen tomorrow. I tell you, I buy games. See, that's why I say I can't. See, they a bad influence on my life. And you gotta understand when these games is like reasonable, there's nothing wrong. If I can go buy a Hennessy bottle for $30, what do you think I want to buy a game? Fuck the Hennessy. I buy a game. You know what I'm saying? It's a reasonable price. Like I say, I heard that Surge shit was good, but I ain't giving no motherfucker no $60 shit. That shit don't like no AAA game to me. Probably good. Wait till it go down to like 30. You know what I'm saying? The weekly Xbox sales, just like PlayStation having flash sales, Xbox be having them sales too.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? So I can wait to spectate. But I'm out this motherfucker, man. Mega hitting me up right now. You wanna fuck with this Tekken shit, man? I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I ain't trying to go live with my ass whooped. Man, and he got jumped early, so he really got pissed off. He got jumped in the multiplayer, so he really ain't happy. He probably gonna tell me about that shit. Yeah. Yes, I'm like, yeah. I wanted to be there for you, but I can't Captain Save him all the time.
I gotta see how my check looks like tomorrow, man. I don't even know. It depends. But if not, I will eventually get Tekken. But as for me, everybody can reach me at freaking Kaleidoscope1 or at DirectX-the on Twitter. And my channel, well, it's Kaleidoscope. And it's always a pleasure being on DirectX, you know what I'm saying? Talking games with my brethren here. And it's always we always have a fucking blast, yo. Shout outs to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that ain't here, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ghost Rider, Kano,
Yeah, yeah.
Master Chifa, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like cats that always come in from time to time, and we always have a blast.
That's right.
And I just want to finish off with by saying, I guess our slogan, right? Be like Ultra Combo.
Please
And also remember, Xbox Lives Matter, damn it.
Yeah.